And there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boys content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say it, knock it, Ryan.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boys top news.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls Goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Byron Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boys, and sports. Peace out.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail, we're going to analyze the Jamaican game versus Haiti. Jamaica defeat Haiti by 3-2. Jamaica start the game very well, and I must say, give credit to the Jamaican team. Give credit to Coach Al Grimson. People going to critique. We're going to analyze the game, my beautiful people. But I have some special guests. It's going to be a jam-packed show tonight. We're going to have the guest, Craig Butler. We're going to have the coach, interested to see what's going to happen on the panel. And not only that, we're going to make sure that we're taking the phone call whenever the thing is ready. But my beautiful people, I am not going to bring on the guests until you guys stop what you're doing. Hit the like button and subscribe. People want to get to 25,000 subscribers. We see a lot of people are calling right now. But people, you guys have to smash the like button. Come on, people. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And we're going to break down the game, people. We're going to do that. Without further ado, people, we'll bring on our first guest. And he tell us how he feel. And then we'll continue to add the people to the stream. So people, stop what you're doing. But first and foremost, tell them how important it is to hit the like button. People, come on, people, drop a donation down in the comment section. Tell them, coach, how important it is to support the movement.
Yes, if you want to support content, you want to support Reggae Boys and Jamaica, you have to support these channels like this. Like, subscribe, look at $10 donation here, whatever it takes and things like that to keep this content available to you. If you're watching now, it means you're interested and you like what you're seeing. And now it's your turn now to add to the program. Call in and give us your 2 cents, what you think, and we'd love to hear from you. All right.
Without further ado, guys, let's bring on our next guest, Mr. Craig Butler. And Craig going to tell you how important it is to hit the like button and subscribe to the thing. Craig, good evening. Welcome to the show, Craig.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Mr. Butler, I've never met you. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's bring on our another guest. This man said know a lot about football. He went to high school with Ryan LFC. So people, stop what you're doing now. Hit the like button. We don't want for a big like. Mr. Butler, if you can spin a phone like this to get it out YouTube site, we would appreciate it. But without further ado, David, the man himself. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show, man.
Blessings in the air and give thanks for the the presence of greatness, both yourself and Mr. Butler and big coach Da Costa. On bless up.
Yes, sir. Talk to me about the game. Talk to me about the game, Craig. What are your perspective of the game before we get into it?
I think that we started a strong team. I think Michael Antonio, Young Whisper, and Leon in the middle, and with Demarai Gray on the left was a potent strike force. And I think the coach saved his best team for last for this game. And I think they played very well. think that's all the talk about Leon and my saying he's playing a different position, providing leadership support and creativity to the team, making the passes. You know, if you look at the header that he set for Mikel Antonio, you can see that he's in a different mindset. He's in a mindset of assist and support versus being creative and trying to score on the wings. So I think the team really needs to stop though the side back, a lot of inviting passes where opponents can cut you off. You know, you're inviting danger when you keep passing the ball back and through the sides. But all in all, we got the goals. I think Shamar Nicholson came on and did well. I can see that he's losing weight and he's getting fit. And I think Young Whisper did well for the time he was on the pitch. And I think that the team, Daniel, yeah?
Daniel Johnson.
Daniel played very well, very good role today. And I think they're doing well. What was the bad part about it is the defensively we have to learn how to mark in the box. A lot of the goals that are scored on us are scored from set plays, corners, crosses with big strikers. You know, if you notice, you know, a man scoring you one time, he's a big boy, scored on you one time, he shouldn't score on you again from across, you know. So we need to work on that. But I think all in all, good victory for the team.
Yeah. Coach DaCosta, you hear Mr. Butler speaking about having these careers stop conceding this set play and all of them stuff there. As a coach, what would you do going forward to stop these squaring coming down from that right-hand side?
Yes, well, first of all, I would apply pressure on the passer. The goal that scored against Jamaica, the header, you saw Daniel Johnson running alongside the Haitian player rather than recovering the defensive position and stopping him and turning him eventually. So that player was able to get the ball out to the wing, which is crossed into the box. Now, into the box, you had the equivalent of 3 center backs, nobody marking anybody, everybody marking space. And the space has never scored a goal. People score a goal. So one of those center backs should have attached himself to that striker and run with them, jump with them, get in his kitchen. And even if he does win the header, he can't get the power he normally would, the way he did when he was unencumbered and nobody challenged him. You understand? So man-to-man marking, run with them, jump with them, clear the ball. These are fundamental things that we have to instill in. If defensively, we're going to be an effective defender, because most of the goals are scored on these set pieces. The rest of the world really work on these set pieces and really punish you if you are not ready to defend them.
Yeah, talk to me, King David. How will go about stopping these square from coming inside of the box? It seems like it has been happening for us for the last 2.5 years. Under Coach Tapper, under Coach Paul, no Coach Al Grimsey, and we have a video analyst. Seems like we're not doing a lot of work on the training pitch to stop these square coming inside of the box.
So first and foremost, we need to take more pride in closing down squaring opportunities, right? That's the first thing. But for me, I can pardon the defense line, because one thing about defense is you need cohesion and you need continuity. If you look at today's defense line, I don't think a lot of those players would have played together before. I think they played together before in the past, but they weren't the ones that were there like last game. So we keep on mixing and chopping and changing. So that might have an effect on how we defend. Yes, we do need to be more alert when the squares come across, but first we have to stop the squares them from coming across. I think that's a major thing we need to do. And I think we need to be communicate better. I think keeper and center half them, we need to communicate better. Even the fullback them, if we come around on the cover, I think we have to communicate better. And something for work on, because it's been happening time and again. So I think it's something definitely to work on the pitch and training.
Yeah, Craig, what are some of the positive, the coach make a lot of change in the first game, coming in this game, make a lot of changes. This seems like this is one of his strong team, going against his 80 team. What are some of the good things that we did today that make us look much better than Haiti and win this game?
Well, as you could say, the team came into its own. Demarai Gray, a great player on the left side, cutting in, inverted winger, taking those shots, very difficult to read him. And the funny thing is, he plays like Robin, even though you know that he's going to do it, you still don't stop him. And they with Young Whisper on the left side, that power and explosion. You could see he's running past him, doing well. They had to take him out one at a time. But that potency up front with Mikel Antonio literally as a battering ram and running on them as well, and Leon behind masterminding. I think that was really good today. It was good. That was always my personal starting team, and seeing it in the first half, you could see that they really wore down Haiti, so that when in the goals came in the second half, it was a tired Haiti. It was a really tired Haiti. The left back must have been dead because Whisper was running him to death. What I'm really, really happy with, even though Leon is my player, and I developed him, what I'm really, really happy with is the unselfish nature in which he's playing, the leadership role that he has taken up in the team. That header that came to him, the old Chippy would have taken it on his chest and tried to kick it with his left foot on the volley. Instead, tuck the chin and set it back for Mikel Antonio, and that was really good. What I really, really think they need to work on is a transition from defense to offense. The Lembiska, he lost a lot of balls today in that position, dribbling forward. He needs to keep it simple, play the 1-2s, go down and whip the crosses. Goals don't get scored on the wings, guys. Goals get scored in the middle. So the more crosses we put in, is the more opportunities to score we'll have. And that's what I was looking for more from the wing backs going forward. Those crosses. Whisper had a good cross over to Mikel Antonio, albeit wide. No, it wasn't Mikel. It was Deshaun Beckford, albeit wide. And when we talk about the way the defenders are shifting and changing, these guys have been in the squad for a while. They were in the squad for the Gold Cup, maybe the wing back no, but what I didn't like on that cross though, guys, is
Damian Low cross, this first goal.
Yeah, when you looked at the cross, Damian Low and Beckford were outside of the near post when the ball crossed. So there was really nobody challenging him. And that's not about working together. That's about somebody taking responsibility. I was a central defender. And when I played that central defender, if that goalkeeper that calling me, I am going to make sure I am there to challenge that ball with that center forward. And you must have done your homework before you play the game. Them are a big center forward. They do a lot of crosses. That's most of where their goals are coming from. We played against Haiti before. It's not our first game against Haiti. But again, a good, we won the game, and we won the game convincingly. The scoreline does not really reflect the state of control of the game. Jamaica control the game today.
Well, as it relates to the header, right, Craig? The guy that headed the ball, he was free, right? So how can you say that someone was free? What in your opinion makes that player free, or allow that player to be free? If it's not communication or cohesion, what allows for that player to be free? Yes, you're taking control of the play, but losing sight of the player is one. What would allow them, our two centre half, to lose sight of the player?
Let me explain something. Damon is our captain when Andre is not on the pitch. Yeah? Damon is a leader. I played central defender. No centre forward like that supposed to have a free head on you. You must organize your team, and your team must listen to you. Yeah, when you're a central defender, Deshaun Beckford is the baby. Right? Damien is the leader. Don't get it twisted. Don't doubt it for a second. Deshaun listens to Damien. He's the new kid on the block. Right? So Damien is the leader. So he should be organizing and talking all the time. Yeah, not just in terms of the build-up, but in terms of the defense. And for that man to get a free header like that, Damien, you know, say me love you, you're my boy, but we're going to fix up that, right? Just have a fix up that.
Yeah.
And that comes from being authoritative and leadership. You watch a man. I have this one. You watch that one. Lay, go around yourself. Watch a man on the back post. Supposed to be talking. Yeah? That man not supposed to be free in the box. Twice. Not once.
Yeah.
Twice.
But coach, I know you want to come in, coach, but let's plug in this other goalkeeper. I am really Andre Blake need to do better, man, with him speaking inside the box, man. You seen it as a goalkeeper. You leading that back line. You supposed to see when the ball go wide. You as a goalkeeper, you pay attention to the ball, but at the same time, you're looking in front of you. Who is picking up the center back? So the goalkeeper need to communicate more better. Because if I was in that goal, I would know, say, hey, who is picking up? Damien, know who are mark. Look around you. We don't do all of these things. One of the few things that killing this team. We don't know when to press the ball, stop the square from coming inside the back. We don't know when to pick up and close space. All Damien Lowe should pick up that person, and Dushan Brenner is the one who doing the covering. But we're not speaking. The football, the game is all about speaking. And if we're not speaking, and if we're not covering each other and doing the right proper thing, first and foremost, that ball that Dexter, he should never make that ball come cross. Yes, make it difficult for him to score.
Absolutely. I saw it too, because
Closing on space.
he went to him and then he turned him back when the ball is crossing.
Yeah.
Run directly and block that ball.
Yeah.
You're correct.
And that's
But
why
guess what though? It's not supposed to be, oh, Damien is going to get the man. We are not there on the pitch.
Yeah.
You can't hear what Damien was saying and wasn't saying. What I'm saying is that they have to just work on the cohesion, work on the leadership, do a lot of training drills where crosses are coming in and strikers are coming into the box. I had this problem at Mona the other day. Yeah? I found that over the last 2 years, maybe 50% of the goals scored on me were scored from corners and set plays. Yeah? Headers. So, for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, all I worked on was communication, organization, and winning the ball and transition. And it was good. Last game we played was really good. 7-1, with a lot of defenders scoring and a lot of leadership coming out of the back.
Yeah, fair enough. But before I come to your coach, I want to big up Boza. Can we all agree that Shamal Nichols a change the game? We're going to get into that. We're just doing phase by phase. Big up yourself for your donation. People have almost 1,500 of you guys in the chat. I will not even have 100 likes. People, stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. You guys get good people here to analyze the game. Don't make us stop it and I beg for like. Just do the night thing, no people. Once you come in, hit the like button. If you want to donate, you put something on the board. But hit the like button, stop what you're doing. We have 138 of you guys haven't subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe button. But coach, I know you have been wanting to say something, but go ahead now. You have the opportunity.
Yeah, of course, the goalkeeper is the person that sees the field best. He's back. He's the last person sees the field best. The problem I have with Jamaica is what I call hero ball. The defenders will drop back and, like I said, marker space. And I used to always assign one captain of the defense, and he has to organize his box, or else he has hell to pay if he didn't organize that box. As you saw, all of them both our better were standing back there watching. You understand? We need worker bees and then one king. You understand? Worker bees go and mark players, run with them, jump with them, win the headers, all that stuff. We didn't have that. We had everybody dropping back, trying to be the hero. We don't need that. I had to cut that out of a lot of teams when I first approved them. I said, no, Your job is to mark, tackle, clear ball, and defend. You understand? Your job is not to run back and sit in front of a goal. How many times do you see a lot of players run back and are standing beside the goalkeeper as the team is attacking them? As they're being attacked, you see them run and stand beside their goalkeeper and things like that. You have to cut that kind of mentality out of them. You are workers. Your job is to tackle, win that ball. Now, one person can remain free in case when two players challenge to the ball spills out. They're like a sweeper system type thing, but you understand that? And that's normally the captain of the defense. He remains free until there's a threat that he has to go deal with. But right now, Damian Lowe did not turn his head when that ball went out to the wing and look and said, threat, and try to deal with it. You understand? And as a captain, he says, you, mark number 10, you get 9. You have to do it immediately. That's what I train my teams. You immediately have to go and mark that person and run with them.
Absolutely.
And that's not happening here. You understand? Dealing with threats. And even on corner kicks, Jamaica just stand around. And there's no clear roles of what you have to do in order to repel this attack. Like I said, the one person in charge of defense, some of these keepers, some of these American keepers that I deal with, it, like Brad Guzdan, I had a close opportunity to do. He is the most vocal keeper. You understand? And if you tell you to mark somebody, you don't mark it. He's in your face. You understand that? He's not afraid to get up in your face and challenge you to do your job and things like that. Don't come stand next to me and try to be the hero and clear the ball off the line. Go and stop the man from scoring it in the first place, from shooting. Stop it from the wing. Daniel Johnson stopped the man from squaring the ball out into the wing in the first place. And then Damari Gray turned the ball over in the up the top. You understand that? The inception of play led to the midfielder dribbling into the area and then it off to the wing. The cross comes in and the man heads into the goal. Failure, and fatal failure led to a goal.
Okay. So, people, listen. I know a lot of you guys, I'm getting a lot of missed call, but we're going to do it. We open the phone line, 30 minutes in the conversation. We're just having a conversation, going through back and forth with some of the stuff. So I'm not forgetting you guys. But David, yes, we talk about how can we approach and fix the defense. But going forward for this Jamaican team now, right after that, the Asian score, Demari Gray link up with Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, all 3 Jamaican players involved of the creativity after equalize. Talk to me.
All right, so for me, I'm seeing the chemistry is right up top because, as Craig said, Antonio is a battering ram. We know that Demari Gray, we know him quality, and we can see that Leon Bailey, when he's relaxed, excellent. But I have a question to ask Craig, right? Craig, I was saying that for us to start Bailey and Whisper, in your opinion, they're starting in the correct position where Bailey should, in my opinion, I'm saying that you know them players them better, right? So I'm saying that if we're starting both of them, why not play Bailey where he was in the second half? Because if you realize when Shamar came on, Bailey went further right? And Shamar played as a second striker. So I'm saying that why isn't it that we're playing Whisper as a second striker and Bailey wide right from the get-go? You would understand why is that not happening. And in your opinion, you would think that it's the best thing to do to start Bailey, second striker, and Whisper wide right?
Yes, Whisper is not just creative, but he's also powerful. So when you start a player like that against a wingback, remember, if we have reserves that are as good or even better, we're going to have quality coming to a tired person. Yeah. If you look at when they took off Whisper and Shamar came on, somebody was saying that Shamar changed the game. No, Shamar didn't change the game. Shamar found somebody out on that left side that was dead. You understand? He was dead on that left side because Demari Gray was running him ragged. Yeah. And what we didn't have before Leon started playing in the middle is someone who was made in the link-up passes. The transition from the midfield to the top 4, the top 3, you always had a long pass going. If you notice, when the balls come to Leon, Leon is slipping them through the holes, and he's making the right changes when he's making them. Whisper is young, he's creative, he's powerful, he's skillful. I mean, look at the first shot of the game. Where did it come from? Answer the question. Whisper.
Whisper.
Yeah?
He did left foot a shot, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cut
it
in,
definitely came
left
from
foot, boom. The second ball, power pass the left back, and he had to kick him down. Yeah? The third one, him piling. You know, so, and then foul him. So it's when you can have someone that is able to wear down a player like that. Okay, Whisper might score in the first half, or he might not. But the second half, whoever comes on, is going to have half of a player left opposing him, you know? And
Craig,
so when
can
you
I
look
ask you a
at,
question? Can I ask you a question about Whisper? The physical nature in which the Haitians played him, was that something new for him? Because, I mean, they roughed him up. They tried to and then kick him down, and they're just really rough with him.
yeah, no, Whisper is raised in the agoge of football. Phoenix is not the place for everyone. Yeah, you know, Ryan was there for a little while. This is a place where when training is finished, you have 6 back-to-back 400 meters with 3 people running, and the one who come last have to run again. You know, this is a place where you're 13 years old and you're playing against 19-year-olds if you're good enough. You know, so Whisper's coming up. Whisper Leon. If you notice in their videos, they always say, even when they're younger, they were saying, "Listen, I've always played with older players, so when I play with players bigger than me, it's no problem." You know, and that is the situation. Whisper is not afraid of anybody. Whisper is probably, if he's not the strongest, because Mikel Antonio obviously is a powerhouse. If he's not the strongest attacking player, he's the second or third. He's not a young boy playing against adults. He doesn't look that way when he's playing. He's 6'3", 6'4", a power, a muscle, an explosion. So don't think that these things will intimidate him. I think that at his competitive nature, he wants to play. You know, the minute that he came off, he's like, "Coach, I want to play." You know, so listen, you have to buy the time, relax. You know. And the good thing about it with players like Leon and Whisper being in the team is you have players that are coming out. Those two are coming out of the developmental academy. Then they're developed at the same place. So the system that they play is the same. So they know the runs that each other will make, you know. And if you notice, Leon finds him a lot, you know. And Demarai Gray is also very good friends with Leon. It was, people don't realize it was Leon that convinced Demarai to come and play for Jamaica. They were together at Leverkusen when Demarai was on loan there. Yeah, they were good friends there, and then you know, he would convince him to come. Okay. So for me, I'm happy with the progression that I've seen in the team, the improvement, and it's coming. And you know, the midfield doesn't look so bad again. When you have two, if you notice, he has 2 midfielders, right? He has what's his name? The Latibodier.
Yeah.
And he had
DJ,
right? And then you had Leon playing in front of them. If you notice, there were not many long balls going through. The balls were playing to Leon, and then Leon was doing the distribution closer. You know, one of the things we always say is connect the dots. The further away the pass is made from the striker or the winger, is the easier it is for the defender to intercept. The closer it is the harder it is for him to intercept. But if you look at the creativity that was going on today, we created a lot of chances, you know. This game, a lot of chances were created. There was not a lot of side back the whole game. Some of it happened, but if you look at how the team was playing, a lot of chances were created. And once Nicholson came on, right? Now you had 2 powerful guys running at tired people. You know, Mikel Antonio and Nicholson. 2 powerful guys running at very tired people, because the first half that left back was dead. The center half is tired, and they didn't know what to do.
So Craig, so the overall point, because
don't move my show, brother. Yan coach, wait on the turn. Don't ask a whole heap of question because when you do that, you mash up my analysts of the game. Don't ask a whole heap of question. Me and the man run the show. Alright? Don't go and ask a bag of question and mash up. Talk to me about the first goal of Jamaica score. We analyze the thing and people are sitting in them house and watch the thing. So now the bag of question thing. Wait till me say question now. Go ahead. Talk to me about the first goal equalized because it was a good goal getting us back into the game.
For me, the first goal was scored, right? But Anthony run the channels. He picked up the ball on the left wing, right? Him squaring the ball, and we all can say it was a defensive error from the Asian. But once it reached Demarai Gray foot, I was there sitting watching the game, and I can tell you, say, like nightfall a day, I know that it was gonna find the back of the net because me confident in a Gray, he might get a good strike, and it took a deflection, found the back of the net. So for me, it was good link up play again, good interplay, good movements because as I can say, it was Antonio running channels, pick up the ball on the left flank. Demarai Gray went inside. When the ball came back to him, he was on top. For me, it was a free shot. And me can tell you, like nightfall a day, I expect Gray to score from there.
Talk to me. Coach Da Costa, goal. Jamaica equalize after everybody going crazy after 80 go 1-0 up. Demarai Gray right after that put us back a foot back into the game.
Yeah, you see, link-up play and team play has improved on this team. You understand? This used to be a kick-and-run team. Where it's now long ball. And, of course, there's the place for long ball. And, you know, but when teammates combine and attacking groups of 5 or 6 and break down the defense, you understand, and are unselfish, that's when Jamaica looked the best. Jamaica looked amazing. A couple of those attacks into the area until they were able to finish, you know. But so the Haiti goal came against the run of play. I thought Jamaica looked much better team until that goal scored and things like that. But it just shows you in football, you know, any weakness you have can be exploited at any time. So that has to be tightened up. But you can see that the confidence and the trust are the number one. The trust is building between those attacking players for Jamaica side. You understand? And once that trust and confidence really gels, Jamaica's going to be amazing going forward, scoring goals. You can see the talent that's there, amazing, young and old.
Fair enough. So we're going to go to Mr. Butler now, and then we'll go to the phone line. So hear me now, people. Last time, hit the like button. We still have over 16,000 people in the chat. I will not even have 500 likes. People, stop what you're doing. If you haven't liked the video, glance over your shoulder, glance over your other shoulder, left to right, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Now, talk to Mr. Butler. Are you surprised with the chemistry up top come so quick for Jamaica? We see a little bit of piece of it in the Gold Cup, but we see like it getting better and better. Up top, scoring more goals for the Jamaican team.
No, not surprised at all. As I said, the role that Leon has taken on is that of provider. You know, I say that the passes are coming more, the connecting passes are coming more. You know, a lot of the balls, you say Demarai scored. You know, the funny thing is, I was really happy that Demarai scored that goal quickly because it was his bad pass that led to the goal, the Haitian goal against us.
If him turnover, the ball him turnover, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really happy that he was able to get that chance and finish. But one of the things we have to recognize also is that the creativity and the cohesion of the team is not coming from today. Whisper was raised in the same place as Leon. Leon and Demarai Gray were playing for Bayer Leverkusen together. You understand? The relationship. It is also Leon that helped to bring Mikel Antonio to the national team of Jamaica. So they're friends. And that works well. And Shemar Nicholson, of course, would never come from little boys, right? So what I like, though, is the fact that Shemar is looking fitter. He looks like he's doing some work and he's getting more playing time. And he looks a little happier. And that's important. That's important. And I think that if we have a top 6 or a top 7 that continues to train and play together, and continues to play the games, it will get better. What the coach does not need to do now is to bring in new players. You know, when you start bringing in new players, then you get it into a Tupper Whitmore situation where you're for 5 years you're trying to get a balance in the team. You're trying to get a system going. No, let the man play together, because that's all you have at this point. You don't have a national developmental system in place. So let them play together, and you'll continue to see good results because they'll get a better understanding with each other.
Fair enough. But people, I'm going to make the call of them get a chance. But David, they're saying 4-4-2 will not work for this coach. When we play against better opponents, the Canada, the United States, just an example. We play the 4-4-2 where we play with top 4 players of them against Mexico, and they destroy us. Can this 4-4-2 work when we play against bigger and better opponents?
For me personally, I'm not a big fan of the 4-4-2. However, the coach did say something very important about 4-4-2. He said that it was the players them we him up. For me, we barely find 2 midfielders because we've been chopping and changing to find midfielders. We barely find 2 where we can say, all right, definitely them 2 money are supposed to start. So we're playing another formation like a 4-3-3, which everybody want to see. We definitely need to find a third midfielder to say definitely play. So we have to look at who are our best players and how we have to play them. So that have a lot to do with it as well.
Okay, fair enough. But let's go to the phone line, people. Before I open the phone line, let me tell you the rule from now, people. Please, my guests, do not disrespect my guests. I'm going to give you a dial tone. You can disagree to agree. Let's keep it professional. All panelists must be respect and their opinion, and no one come with them fight or in a bad vibes. Keep it clean, and then we take it from there. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, you hear the rule?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right,
Definitely. We're not there for that.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we're not there for that. My God, Butler there on the program. I really have a message for Butler. You see, like how you have the ears, Leon Bailey. I beg you, please. Let's beg him for just come for the ball some more. You hear me, sir? Let's beg him for just. You see, sometimes when I wait for the ball to come to him to be a part of the game. You see the couple times him go for the ball and not to pass it. As long as Leon in the game. But normally beat him bad enough because we know him have the potential. Right? Mr. Buckler, like how you have the ears too. You have him ears, just make him know, sir. We are begging for. Just do what we know him can do. Right? One more point.
Can I respond to him?
The top 4.
Make him finish and then
the top 4.
We don't want to have him.
The top 4. The top 4.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of the top 4, right? Mm-hmm. But I like to see more. You know, I never really want to whisper come off, but yeah. I don't think Bowser changed the game, but him score. Mm-hmm. And we need to stop massage these players either, because this is what they're supposed to be doing. Right? It's what they're supposed to be doing. So, you know, we need to just make them know so that them to do. We don't have no ego. Me used to beat Leon bad because we know him can do better. It's not non-personal. Only thing personal is made as a Jamaican, right? Bless up.
Right. Big up yourself. Mr. Butler, you say you want to say something. You can go ahead and respond.
I have a player called Denzel McKenzie, right? He's one of the best number 10s in the country. He's 16 years old. Ajax already want him and everything. He plays for Mona. We have a holding midfielder that plays. The other day, you're going to see where I'm going with this. The other day, we're playing a game. Denzel started to go deep down to the center of them to pick up the ball. I took him and said, listen, go up to the right behind the forward them and stay there and wait. Let the holding midfielder do his job. So when he said Leon should go for the ball, what you're doing is you're moving him out of the position where he has the least distance to make that final pass effective. And you're taking him deeper to where he would be doing the same exact thing that a holding midfielder would do if he takes the ball and tries to chip the ball over the top. You see? So each person has their role. Chippy has to stay behind that top three. The holding midfielder need to get the ball to him. Then he runs at them and he slips it. He slips it through to the center forward, slips it through to the winger, switches it over to the other winger. Yeah? And then gets into the box. So it's if you look at the game today, you'll realize he played high up the pitch, but when he did get the ball, he was extremely effective. That header, for example, right, that he set Mikel Antonio with. Imagine if he had gone deep to the center half to collect that ball. He would never have been in the position to set Mikel, because he would have too far to go to get into the box. You understand, guys? Best of breed. Attacking midfielder does his job higher. Defensive midfielder does his job lower. You have a low-lying holding midfield. For example, you remember Pirlo? Pirlo used to go deep and pick up the balls and make the passes. But he had a catenaccio of defense. You know? So that's my 2 cents. Not here in Iran.
Yeah. All right. Talk to me. Give me. What you think about that, Coach Douglas? What you think about that?
You talking about Leon Bailey?
Yeah.
Well, see, my problem is Leon Bailey. I don't know which Leon Bailey I'm getting. Am I getting Leon Bailey the first game of the Gold Cup, or Leon Bailey from the second game of the Gold Cup? Leon Bailey in the second game of the Gold Cup this past was the leader we were looking for. Turn provider, distributing, leading everybody. Once again, Leon Bailey's the leader of his team. As Leon Bailey goes, so goes Jamaica. You understand? But when we have selfish Leon Bailey, put him head down, dribble, and look to make them long killer passes that's where we have a problem. Leon Bailey's a ball stopper. When we have ball stopper Leon Bailey, the ball comes to the midfield, and stop the ball and dribble back to maintain possession, dribble back towards his own goal. I don't like that Leon Bailey. When Leon Bailey's simple, 1 and 2 touch, and we move forward, we are lethal in Jamaica. So I want that Leon Bailey, the one we saw tonight. That's the Leon Bailey I need more of. You understand it? Even though he did go a couple negative times just to hold on to the ball. But overall, great leadership. You understand? And that's what we need as the leader of this team.
Butler, hold your point, Butler. We'll come back to you. King David, go ahead.
All right. So for me,
Yes, sir.
Craig said he's being played in the correct position. But for me, I say Leon Bailey doing best work on the right wing. So for me, tactically, the first thing I would want to see him play more on the right wing. Start from the right wing more, right? So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I think Bailey is playing in his head too much. Today he played without the pressure of the Jamaican crowd being there, without the pressure of knowing that this is a must-win game. So you could see him expressing himself. So for me personally, I just want to see Bailey express himself and show the facts him a real superstar. The other thing when me look at is last season he was playing second striker at Aston Villa. This season when Aston Villa brought in Diaby and he moved more to the right, you could see the link-up play between Diaby and Bailey, and it looked a lot better. So for me, positioning one and playing without the pressure is 2.
Carla, go ahead, Carla. You have the floor.
Yeah, greetings, Ryan, and Mr. Bacasta, the
we have
coach.
to get the ball and that. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, Mr. Butler, and King David, big up on yourself. Yeah, we give thanks for the win, and we know so that I go a far way if you take us forward. And we have to look at the positive now, because I say right now, we see more cohesion in the front line. Yeah, we see the cohesion at the front line, and we see where the chemistry are built. At the front line, I think we still need Maggie. Cut the long story short, we still need Maggie. Yeah.
Alright.
In the defense now. You see, in my when I play ball, me always if the goalkeeper who a favorite thing supposed to attack the game. Me not like how my goalkeeper he might play like him shy. The goalkeeper supposed to attack the game and tell the defender them which part man free, man for mark, man for cover, and the score them want come in. They're poor. The defense really want tighten up. And the young need to sit on the bench and watch and get somebody to mark and show them how to mark. Because they tend more for mark space. Them now mark the man when the man for mark. Them are marks. Them turn up in a space like them a ball watch. And that are the let down in the side. The defense man tighten up. The defense. I'm gonna say the man them now mark. That's the main thing when we see in the defense. The man them now mark.
Alright,
And
Carla,
then
we have to
again,
run
if you
leave you here. We have to run leave you. Look up yourself, Carla. Tomorrow. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Alright.
Hello.
One more, Mr. Butler. One more, no man. One more. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Alright, Ryan, here I am now. I like how front to play. I like it front door link up a play. But here I am now. Me see a thing with Bailey though. We more adjust with Craig. Craig just tell Bailey say a ball when kick over the goal top and beat the man, do so go hard and beat the man, kick it in salad. Just pass the ball across. Just like how Mikel Antonio selfish and play the ball across and make balls a score. Same way you could play the ball across and make Mikel Antonio score too. Just do that now, Craig. Tell him that now, Craig. And the next thing again too. The ball with Daniel Johnson pass from way in the midfield there to Bailey and making score. Like the ball there. Who are more of them pass it too. Like that. So good game, good win.
Alright, big up
like
yourself,
that.
Carla. No
Big up yourself, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Go
man.
ahead, Mr. Butler. You have the floor now.
Well, in response to what he just said, I will be sure to tell Leon not to kick the ball out over the bar on purpose again. Please. Do you believe that's what he was trying to do? You don't realize that the ball bungled up on his foot when he was kicking the ball.
Yeah.
That never registered. Did that ball look like he was trying to shoot to you? To anybody here? Because he wasn't. I know Leon. He was trying to chip up the ball. But the ball bungled up on his foot. Second thing is, the person was saying, Leon shouldn't play in that position. Okay, and he should play on the right wing. Okay. If you take out Leon out of that position, who's going to be making those passes? Who's going to be connecting with the front line?
Yeah, that's for me.
Take him out now. Put somebody else. Who's going to do it? The third thing is, understand this. When he played as the second striker last year, it was out of position. Yeah? When he played as the winger for Aston Villa, they have people who are there who will get the ball to him. When Leon plays as the winger for Jamaica, there is nobody there to get the ball to him unless it is over distance. And when you have players that are, Leon is not the biggest guy. Yeah? He's fast, he's quick, he's agile, skillful, but you cannot get the ball, you cannot pass the ball to Leon over 30 yards with a 6'4" defender and expect him to win the ball. Yeah? Just like how when you see the balls going to Demarai Gray from Leon, he's getting them at his foot, he's getting them in quick positions. Defenders are coming to Leon and Leon is slipping the ball out to the forwards and the wingers. So he's now just working into this new position that the coach is asking him to play. His favorite position is right wing. Yeah?
Hold on, Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler, you see, this is what I like, This is what I like. You say Bailey can play left, him can play right, him can play down the middle. Leon Bailey develop a Phoenix. Him not in the right full position there, the Virgin.
It's not about Leon. It's about Jamaica. When he plays in the middle, you have a short distance to connect. When he plays on the wing, Lembiska, Daniel Johnson, everybody else is going to be playing over a long distance. You understand? When they spoke about, okay, the 4-4-2, if you look at what happened, right, is that Leon goes out to the right, two powerful players now running at the central defenders, and Gray on the left side. The man, I'm tired. If you started like that, we'd have a problem. Because if you look at it, right, apart from the pass that Daniel Johnson made to split the defense where Leon ran across the belly of the team, there were not many passes after Leon went out on the right wing that were coming from an attacking midfielder close to the wingers and the strikers. The passes were coming from deeper. And the deeper, anybody who plays football or plays defense, no. The deeper the pass come from is the more time the defenders have to intercept and adjust. Yeah? When you have a man running at you with the ball and then slip it, you're in problems. And that's what Leon brings to the team when he plays that position, which the coaches has asked him to play.
Okay. All right. Going forward, people, hit the like button and like it. Gentlemen, we cannot rebut everything, but we're not going to do the show. I have to balance the call. Something I go pass and something I don't want the man them. We are analyze the game. And this is why it's a we are analyzing the game. We're not blaming people. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Good night, Ryan. Bless up everybody up on the show, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. My take of the game is I think Daniel Johnson with him passing game and the midfield really changed the whole thing with the team. The forwards him not really struggle that much, better that different dynamic with Daniel Johnson change the whole thing. But we still need the coach to get the man them with this cohesiveness to defend, brother. We still need that in the team with the defending. Strict on the man them to get that out of them. And I just start left to see the coach really do with this team. I would just need a better midfield. If you are playing this 4-4-2 system, we need two proper midfielders who can pass the ball and hold the ball good enough and pass the ball in some tight spaces. It's just really that the team needs.
All right, big up yourself. What you say about that, King David? Because Daniel Johnson, with him forward thinking and him forward minded, passing the ball, supporting Bailey, supporting Mikel Antonio. How important to having Daniel Johnson going forward to be one of the midfielders we're going to create that for the team?
All right, so Johnson is a natural touch player. I watched Johnson over his career in play more advanced and play the number 10 role more than even central midfielder. So you'll get a more creative player there, playing deeper. And we're using two in midfield, so we definitely need one of the players to be more creative. And that's what we saw from Johnson today. However, not to belabor a point, right? And not to go back and forth, as you said, but as it relates to a player who can play the second striker and link up those passes, for me personally, I would definitely say Bobby Reid is somebody who can play that second striker / number 10 role, link up the passes as well. So Daniel Johnson definitely, for me, if you don't have a man like Ravel in the midfield, I would definitely have that, Daniel Johnson in the midfield. But I would think that Bobby Reid could play the second striker role well if we're going to put Leon Bailey on the right-hand side.
Coach, talk to me about that.
Yeah, well, my problem with Johnson is he doesn't scan before he receives the ball, and he plays too negative in his initial touches. He's only confident when he's turned and facing the opponent, then he can start to distribute. But sometimes, so we're missing half the player and the playmaking that he can be doing. So when that ball comes to his feet now, one time there's 20 yards of space behind him, and the man still touch the ball back to the center back instead of turning and Because we want a midfielder that can change the shape of the defense. You understand? Once you start to change the shape of the defense by dribbling into that defense, somebody has to leave somebody else or leave their position to come and deal with you, and then the creative link up can happen and things like that. So that's my biggest criticism of Johnson. He can be distributing things, a long ball and things like that. But where's the player that can turn in midfield and just totally destroy a defense and then begin the link up play?
Mhm. Over to you, Mr. Butler. You agree with the coach analyzing Daniel Johnson?
Yeah, 100%. And that is why Leon is playing that position. Because when Leon receives the ball, he does not receive the ball in the midfield with his back turned to the field. He scans and he takes the ball side on, runs at the defenders, and then slits it. There's a lot of vision by Little Chips, And Daniel is doing a good job where he is, Lati Bodir, that's why they put him there now. He's a defender, He's doing the work defensively to support those midfielders that are creative.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live and here with Mr. Butler. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Big up to the panel, man. Long time listener, but the first time I called. Yeah, well, but that's a cool question to the panel, right? Sometimes, we are Jamaican, but we have a call a spade, right? Low, it's full time for Low to start sit down on the bench now. We need to stop use name because name now play the game. You understand me? I say full time for Low sit down on the bench. And this guy named Lati Bodir, I don't know what the coach in this young man. Whatever we say, we don't see no more player out there can play this youth position near Lati Bodir.
That's a 2-point race, Carla.
I mean 2 point that, and just last thing. You see, Jamaican is a thing where we are so hard to please. I'm tell you this, Leon Bailey, I'm not a big fan of Mr. Butler, I'm going to make it clear, but Leon Bailey, I will bring back people back in a national stadium where the office used to be the office. Leon Bailey is going to do that, and that young man can whisper. And it's full time to Low start, sit down on the bench, and somebody need to grab Low and make him understand him role where my player. And Lati Bodir, boy, I don't know. I just mind like a 2 years that run me around.
Alright, big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect. Gentlemen, how no approach this Damian Lowe stuff? First thing, David, important part, captain when Andre Blake not playing, but time and time, sometimes him can be a little bit a suspect and make a mistake. But don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but sometimes him head go and come. How do you approach a player like a Damian Lowe? Very important to the national team.
So the first thing is who we are going to replace him with. That's the first thing, right? And then you look around and then you see in this current squad, we had Michael Lecter who came on, right? I'm not sure where he is. I haven't been watching a lot of Michael Lecter. So
Charlton playing.
Yeah, but I'm telling you from my personal opinion, I haven't watched a lot of him, right? I heard, he did well against Grenada, but who are you going to replace him with? One. Secondly, I was there at the National Stadium when Lowe had a disaster class. That's just the truth, right? Now, for me, I take the good with the bad with Damian Lowe because I'm going to play with him hard on him sleeve. I'm going to be a rough house, but at times that can be to his detriment, right? Now, it is important for have players in the squad who can give higher level performance or a similar level performance, but who is in the squad? The question is going to be who we have to play over him.
We have good defender, we have good centre back. We have good centre back. We have Ethan Pinnock, we have Dushan Bernard, we have Lati Bodir. That is his position. In playing for Coventry in the championship, he plays centre back. That is a perfect position.
But he's playing centre back in a back three.
It no matter, he can play the right hand side, he can play on the left hand side. He's a competitive player. But we'll leave that down to the comment section. But over to you, Mr. Coach. What do you think about Damian Lowe and people calling for him head?
First of all, I want to thank Damian Lowe for his years of service to Jamaica and represent Jamaica and things like that. I've watched his career for a long time. I can coach up Damian Lowe. Damian Lowe is decision making. You understand? Is what needs to be worked on right here. His decision making, and somebody needs to take him into a film study and show him like tonight's game, and you show him, what are you doing here? The threat is coming from there, but the cross is coming in, but the goal is going to be scored from the header, not from the cross. So why are you focused on that? And did you organize your box? Things like that. You coach him up to make better decisions. Because I remember I pointed out in the Gold Cup, when he went from his center back position all the way to the forward line during the run of play. You remember that, Ryan? We talked about that. Him and then the other one did. It was just indiscipline. What are you doing? You're a leader, team leader, captain. You have to show the discipline to the rest of the ball of them will do their job and be disciplined and maintain a certain level of professionalism when you're playing back their defense. You understand? So I can coach up a Damien Lowe, and I think so. I don't want to destroy him or anything like that. But players can be fixed with good coaching and understanding about it. It's been going on for years. You have to fix some of these players. Especially Jamaican arrogance. Nobody can tell them nothing until you tell them and make them do it.
Okay, fair enough, people. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. OJ, Danny Jed, big up yourself. Nothing but love and respect. Owen, big up yourself. Know yourself, big up yourself. Big up to all my channel member them. Really do appreciate the love and the support. Also, big up to all the females them. Georgia girl is watching. Big up yourself. Shem, big up yourself. Big up to all the females them. Auntie Juliet from over England there. Big up yourself. Enough love and respect. Island boy, big up yourself, enough respect. But people, smash the like button and subscribe to the show. Stop what you're doing, hit that like button and drop some super chat, make the sun look bright. What are you going to do with Damien Lowe, Mr. Butler?
Well, how old is Damien now?
He's 31.
I think that Damien still has a lot to offer Jamaica. The great central defenders of this world, Maldini, all of them, they played past going up into their 30s, and they were able to help lead and develop the others. I think Damien need to maybe I can talk to him, But it's important that this is to understand this is not a physical problem. It is not an ego problem because Damien loves Jamaica. It is simply somebody sitting him down and reasoning with him about what his roles are and how he needs to affect them. And another thing a lot of people need to stop doing is, I used to hate it when I was a player. You don't know what's going on out there on the pitch. You can't always just hate on a player because you don't know what's going on the pitch. Of course, Damien has made some mistakes. Of course, he has a big ego. But how many of you remember when Damien went for the big headers on the corners and scored some brilliant headers for Jamaica? How many remember some of those off-the-line clearances that he made? Everybody's willing and ready to bash somebody when they make a mistake in life. You don't realize that mistakes are how people learn and grow. That's how you get wisdom. Wisdom comes through mistakes. So, okay, Damien will learn from his mistakes, I'm sure. Tonight's mistakes, I'm sure he will learn from. I'm sure he'll go and watch the game. I'm sure he will sit down and say, boy, Jano, I can do better. But, we need to support our player better.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man.
Them champagne.
Bless up, man. Bless up. Big up everybody on your panel. See, you want to know, Ryan. A lot of people don't realize the coach continue to play Lati in a wrong position. He want to play this up. So people will understand that, brother. It's a makeshift thing, man. A coach a deal with right this up. All right, next thing. The bedroom there, Da Costa, Mr. Da Costa.
Yes, sir.
Right? I have to take off a couple points after I'm strike today. Now, Daniel Johnson was the best player in this team since tonight. And Daniel Johnson, he was involved in every play, attacking play that go forward. Just watch back the match. And you will see.
he was the one that send the pass, that collect the ball and send it forward. And notice everyone when they get the defender, them try to find him. See him? He was the best player on the pitch. No, another thing, cause me don't want to stay too long. No, Lua is what 30-year-old, and Lua one of my baller who me rate and respect. But me kind of afraid when I see him going to tackle straight, cause every time you see Lua going to tackle me, I look on a red card. You see it? But as Mr. Butler said, Lua did and can show youngster them certain things. But I want to ask Mr. Butler a question. How Damian Lowe I go show youngster certain things when Damian Lowe himself I make so much mistake? See? Yeah. So me love what Bailey score tonight. Cause me are one of them who beat Bailey, you know. Cause me know Bailey ability, you know. Me know Bailey ability. I mean, so me love what him score. One thing more Bailey do for me. You see, like the ball when get and went down and saw the Umbria and then in two of them down at the box there. Eh? I pass him to pass the ball across in front of the goal, you know. But me see say him take himself. So me glad say him score. Thumbs up to him and trust me. Bailey out far away. We not see 50% of Bailey yet for Jamaica. But me are dying now hope one day we see him. So this are my 2 cents.
Alright, big up yourself, Carla. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Live on air. Carla. Good evening.
Good night, bro. I'm on as everybody with on the panel tonight. I just have a few points after watching the game I want to get across. And the first thing is, I believe in a day, man. I say that mainly because I one of the most, as well one of the analysts, him alone wear him hard on his sleeve, but it's a case where he need to get it under control more often, which is why I feel like we as Jamaicans, we don't take much pride in defending because we have so many attacking capabilities on the field. Don't take much pride in defending. And me believe that Damian Lowe is one of the only persons out here who actually do it. Where he might get it wrong at times, but him actually take pride in defending. If we have, say, Andre Blake, we take pride in it and say, all right, run out and top the ball there and clear it and say, all right, yeah, man, get it out of the box. Just like how a couple years ago, when City did a play, they never take much pride in defending. They score a lot of goals, but they concede a lot too, and then you realize them always lose when it comes down to the meat of the matter. But since Ruben Diaz forward in and then John Stone start pull up him socks and all of that, you realize the man them start actually take pride in a clean sheet. Them can go up on a 15-run win. When you look on a Liverpool and a Van Dijk, them man they take pride in a defending. So would I love to see we actually do that when the ball them coming at the box and them attack it and get rid of it soon as possible, so that our attackers and our midfielders them can feed off of that energy and do what need to be done. And another thing to bro, with Latibo there, with him being a natural centre back, me would I expect say alright, when them cross they come in, he would have fill in between Bernard and Lowe or in at the back line there to help with the crosses coming in. But if that's not the case, I realize what happens to do. Huh? I don't hear what you say, bro.
No, you kind of break up. Go ahead, man. Continue.
Oh, yeah, but in the second half, bro, watching Latibo there, he was one of the ones who actually are pressed with energy. But with that, you realize only one person left in the midfield after him run out and make that initial press, which is Daniel Johnson. And Daniel Johnson is not a natural central defensive midfielder. He's a central attacking midfielder or central midfielder at best. You get me? So when Lati run out and make that initial press there, by the time they bypass the press there and reach in a midfield, them already up against our defense where you have Damian Lowe backing up, Bernard backing up, which means a shot I got up on goal. You get me? So we would have really love for we have or get a defensive midfield, I will sit down in the belly of the beast there, so I know, say, all right, anything come dead. You get me? Nothing of a pass, nothing of a touch him backline, nothing of a reach, lower Bernard or Pinnock, whoever around there. Nobody enough to touch them. And that more than love to see. Because if Latia go give it that initial press there, by the time them beat around him 2 times, I hit that the man them get a shot at goal. You get me? So them they are my 3 cents.
Pick up yourself, my bridge.
I'm glad to see Bailey score. But now go on. My preferred front 4 would have been Antonio up front. Bailey on the right, Bobby in the 10, and Gray at left wing. So, work out so today, but I'm glad to the win regardless and hope the man them continue just gel and just love the football and play with the ferocity and everything in a one. You see me? So,
all right.
That's my 3.
Big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect. 110 Miss Carl. Go ahead, Coach Douglas.
Douglas? Who's Coach Douglas?
My apology, brother. I
want
to. Coach, let me tell you this. It's not easy if you run this machine,
Yeah.
Where I watch comment section, I watch super chat, I watch a comment.
Buck up, man. Listen, just because you criticize a player is, once again, constructive criticism different from just bad mind criticism, you understand? Daniel Johnson, a player can have a great game, a good game and stuff, but still have deficiencies. What needs to be corrected, you understand that? We cannot be so thin-skinned that upsets enough people, you understand that? My criticism of Johnson was the fact that he doesn't give us the dribble into the attack that we need. I think he can do it. You understand that? He drops everything back and then turns and face. Now he can distribute and things like that. And he needs to do both. His lack of proper defending was part of the Haiti first goal. You understand that? He ran, I saw the replay again, he running alongside the Haitian man and the Haitian rather than running past him. The man is dribbling the ball, you have to have a recovery speed, recover the defensive position and turn the attacker. He didn't do that. The man was able to play it to the wing, and of course it led to the goal. A breakdown here, first breakdown, giving the ball away. Second breakdown, Daniel Johnson didn't deal with it defensively. Third breakdown, it wasn't dealt on the wing. And of course, the final one, nobody marked the central forward as he headed the ball into the net. So when I say, when you criticize a player, it doesn't mean he had a bad match and things like that. It just means this one area of his game, I was able to point something out and tell him, do better in this area. So please, stop with it. I don't like Daniel. I think a fantastic player. What do you mean?
Thin skin Jamaica. You know the thing I got, Coach. Don't worry about it. Big up yourself, Rooney, man from United. Go ahead, Mr. Butler.
I want to support what he's saying, but you also have to understand the role that Daniel Johnson has to play, Coach. He's playing a deeper role, which is a more dangerous role in terms of turning and facing opponents. He has to be very careful. If Leon Bailey is playing the number 10 position and he's playing high up the pitch, if he loses the ball, he has Daniel Johnson and he has Latibodier to cover him. If Daniel Johnson loses the ball, he only has Latibodier. If Latibodier loses the ball, he has no one but the 2 defenders facing him. And so the amount of responsibility of the danger is more as you go back, right?
Yes.
So
but coach,
job, that is why you have the idea of connecting the dots. His job is to get the ball to Leon or to make the through passes. Yeah? But mostly to get the ball to connect to the 10. So it's really the roles that the players play. If he was playing in the number 10 position, he probably would be more creative. He probably would turn quicker. He probably would flash and make whatever, but I guess he's trying to be conservative. You only have 2 people really in the middle, huh?
I understand that, but that kind of conservative play, especially one I pointed out during the broadcast, there's 20 yards of space behind him, and he still went negative with the ball. Even if the center back played it up to him, that also shows me the structural failure going on there, meaning the lack of communication.
That's a big problem with Jamaica's national team. It's a huge problem, and it started all the way back in the 1998 squad. Yes. When the Brazilians, when René Simões came, he brought the Brazilian method of football, and we learned half of it. Yeah. Half is the keeping of the ball. we never learn when the transition time come and how to be creative and use the skills and go forward. So yes, we made a World Cup with that, but it left an indelible mark on the culture of Jamaican footballers and defenders because they believe it is cool when you turn back the ball and knock it over the other side. Yeah, if you do that at my academy, you know, if you turn back the ball, it will take you off of the field.
Yeah, I call it, Mr. Butler, coach, I call it playing scared. They rather put the pressure with a big heavy ball to our defense than put the pressure on the opponent's defense and things like that. And I pointed out in the match where he had 20 yards of space to turn, and it's just a simple fix, you know, a scan before you get the ball, a side turn to collect the ball from side. Simple fixes that, you know, and players, people shouldn't get upset and argue when you're trying to correct some of the flaws and deficiencies of players.
When you really look at it, though, have we not made advances compared to where we were 4 months ago?
Yes.
Because 4 months ago, you know, all we do is side, back, long ball.
Yeah. But patterns of play.
And then Leon is standing up there like this with a big defender jumping over his head. Now, we're getting it a little better. So we can't not. Damien and him friend them around there too bad. They might improve.
No, we need patterns of play in certain areas that have been worked on in a training pitch to knock that ball out of defense and the communication to tell Daniel Justin turn when the ball is played to his feet rather than come back. So you know he has open space to turn. And once again, if you're not changing the shape of the defense when you send them long ball and other ball like that, you have more defenders to harass your teammates and forwards.
But coach, is which training pitch you're talking about?
Well, that's the point. That's
the one
the
at
point.
Philadelphia, or
yeah,
the one
that's
at
the
Aston
point.
Villa,
okay,
or the one in Saudi Arabia.
That's the point. The lack of one.
They have no time.
Yes.
So the best thing the coach can do is to keep the team together. That's why the team is improving by the games, you know, and the like 5-day trainings that they have.
I agree with that. They're improving.
So we don't. I can win my team at Mona. I can make more changes and advances than the coach can because I have the players all the time.
All right, gentlemen, we have to disagree to agree. Carla, welcome to the show. You have been on for 4 minutes.
Ryan.
Yes, sir.
2 things. We understand that Damian Lowe make a lot of mistakes in the defense.
Mm-hmm.
But who can read the game like the man?
Talk to me now.
The man can read the game. This man all intercept coming at the middle and try intercept ball. Look on the midfield run where the man does since night. The man can read the game. He have a lot to put to the Jamaican team. Who can read the game like the man? I saw me have to say, Virgin.
All right. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Big up. All right. By the way, big up to all of the commenter down in the comment section. Coach Devon, Ala Majed, big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. Rooney, big up yourself. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you very much for the thing. You know, we do it the best around here and thing. You understand, to try to get everybody involved in the thing. But David, has been going quiet for a little while now. Where do we go with this national team? We're in the quarterfinal. We top the group. Where this Jamaican team go now to continue to improve, because we're going to face one of the big guns next month in the Nation League quarterfinal. Talk to me, because we need to qualify for the Copa America.
So for me, we need continuity. As Craig did say earlier, we can't keep chopping and changing. By now, we're supposed to have an idea of who are the players that we can depend on. We have an idea of who are the players that can come in and make the real impact, right? We're still not 100% sure about the midfield, but we're getting there. So we need to keep the players together, develop on what we already have. Clearly, he said the coach I work with him system in 4-4-2, and we have to find the best players available to put in that in those positions, right? So that is the first thing. Correct? Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. Butler.
He's not playing 4-4-2, coach.
What is he playing? What is he playing, Craig?
He's playing 4-2-3-1. He started with with the 4 in the back, then with Latimer and Johnson, with Leon ahead. And then on the left, he had Demarai, and on the right, he had Whisper. And then up front, he had Antonio. So when the second half went down and they decided to switch down, he went to 4-4-2 at the end because he had 2 big strikers. But that's not what he played most of the game with, and that's not how he intends to play. If you look at how he's been playing.
Definitely understanding about it. Look close to a 4-4-2, especially when we're defending, because you can see the clear 2 banks of 4s, and then the second striker, the number 10, becomes at the 2 up front. So I do understand where you're coming from, right? But either way you take it, we have to understand that which players, because first thing, there's a saying, so the players determine the system where you play, right? So now we have to look at the players' strengths, we have to look at who is good where, we have to look at our best players. So that's why I think that we're playing also, because we have to have our 4 best attackers on the field as well. And we have to find a way to make it work. So the cohesion is coming together. We're definitely playing with 2 in midfield, 2 central midfielders. We're still yet to find who are the best 2 midfielders to play in there. And we have a few midfielders in this camp so far, about 4, 5, 6 central midfielders. So we're going to see who are the ones that are going to come forward with us. DJ, coach was saying about DJ not bringing the ball forward enough and taking risks. In my opinion, I think it is understanding of the role. DJ is a natural number 10, right? So he probably interpret playing deeper to take less risk. Also, with him running beside the player, I'm thinking that DJ is also a natural number 10. He's not the greatest tackler in the world. So you're not going to get that defensive work from DJ that we probably need. He's not the most balanced player on both sides of the game. But all in all, we can take a lot of positives and move forward to the quarterfinals.
Talk to me, coach. Talk to me. Where we improve this team to going forward?
Oh, we improve this team when they start to play the game as a unit and then also playing speeds. Meaning that solving a problem on the pitch, whether it needs combinations or it needs a through ball, long ball, whatever that moment calls for, what we need. You understand that? When I say playing speeds, right? So we bring the ball from the back and we're getting the midfield now, right? We slow it down to 5th gear. You can't go 100 miles an hour in there. You have to slow it down, work together. Leon Bailey combining with the other ones, and next thing you know, you're sending the Marigain or Mikel Antonio or Bosa, whoever. That's back up to 100 miles an hour. That's back to 5th gear. We understanding when to slow it down, when to knock it around and maintain possession, to not lose the ball, when to drop the ball, drop and switch along the back line. And you understand? That's what needs to be improved in this team. And we're slowly getting there. Coach is right. We're slowly, you see an improvement and things like that. So when I criticized Daniel Johnson, one aspect of it that actually led to a goal, people don't understand that all these players need to improve in some area. You understand? All these players need to be improved. And we shouldn't settle for just average or whatever. We just try to get the best player for that position and the best at that. And everybody here said we need 2 other midfielders. Yet they're defending Daniel Johnson like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's very flawed, like most of the players. You understand that? And if you had a player, right, and you had a player ranking from 1 through 10, Ryan, where would you rank down as a player from 1 through 10, 10 being the highest ranking? Where would you rank him?
7.5.
Okay, so now 7.5, right? How do we get him now to 8, 9, and 10? Some of the things I just pointed out, right? Let's correct those. So stop jump down my throat, especially in the comment section about. No, I'm just saying, right? It's a process.
Listen. Don't pay the comment, man. If me not pay the comment, man, the whole show mash up. Stop, get into the comment section, man. They're going to show you up. They're going to remember Sir Pep Guardiola them call you, There's a reason why for that, You want everything to be perfect, right? I mean, understand that. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Good evening, Ryan. Yeah, man from Chile.
Man from Chile. Talk to me. You went to the game, Talk to me.
Yeah, man. I was at the game, man. First thing first, the night to the panel. Mr. Butler, I want to agree with you 100%. The team has been improving game by game. I was right there, and I saw more ball possession. Ryan, remember last night I told you I want to see um this guy play a more low. Remember I told you I called a press call and he said I like his vision because there were times I saw him coming forward and he made some really, really good passes. And he could read the game. And I said to you, if you get another defender who can play behind him, he could be a good CDM. And as Mr. Butler said, what happens when Latibody loses the ball? Who picks up for him? I saw a big difference in the team, but in my mind still, I don't think Haiti is a good measuring stick to measure the Jamaican performance going forward, especially when they're going to meet the likes of USA, Costa Rica, Mexico, and the likes. I watched that game and they were very comfortable on the ball. So I thought Jamaica should have won that game by 6. They threw away in the second half about 5 goals. They clear a chance to throw away. I wouldn't rate them or judge them from this performance because I didn't think Haiti gave them the kind of competition that I was looking for, honestly. I thought Haiti would have given them a better competition, a better run. I did not see that. I saw Jamaica being very comfortable on the ball. I saw the midfield play a lot better.
When Jamaica got 2-1 up, when they went 2-1 up, I think 3-1 up, we were just passing the ball a lot. So before that, Haiti would have given a lot of problem.
Yeah, but Haiti was playing. But if you look at the overall game, it was not a side that was challenging Jamaica as would be the likes of, let's say, Mexico. Because we need to go beyond Haiti and them. No, we should be playing to show that we are the best in the region and commanding the football a little more. Yes, Haiti is a good team because most of those nations they played in France. What I'm saying, I am seeing the team gelling and coming on and coming to come. And as Coach Butler said, they don't have enough time to really spend together. So we could criticize them all we want. This is what one of my greatest issue is that how much more players you're going to add to the squad. Right? A time will come, you're going to have to make a decision to say, okay, this is the 30 I'm going to play with. I'm not going to add any more to this 30 and I'm going to work with this 30. As a coach, as Renee Simons did, you can make players into good midfielders. You have a nucleus of players. You have to make them play the football that you think is best suited for their skill set. I thought Shaman Nicholson played really good because I watched him play the French league and he was a different Shaman. I noticed that he played a different game tonight. I liked how he played. Demarige is himself. I find he has blended team perfect. And he keeps improving, keeps bonding with the players. I would like to see a little more bonding with the players. Antonio at times was a bit lost, I find. I thought he needed to get some more ball up front from the midfield. But overall, from what I saw right there is an improvement in the cohesion and the synergy in the team. It's not there yet because Coach Acosta is a perfectionist, but they're not there yet. I guess a few more games, better game from them. We might see more attacking, anything. I thought that Leon could be a little more involved, but I guess this is what Mr. Butler said, is the role that he's playing. I want to see him more involved. I probably would have liked to see Leon drop back a little bit in the midfield. We could take the ball and run at people rather than waiting for it. But I don't know. You guys will let me know what you think. That's my piece.
Man from Chinny. Enough respect, man. Carla, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Good night to you and the panel, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Enough cry, I watch Jamaica Reggae Boys, because I'm a young youth, I'm just 25, and I watch football from my idea and my knee, and enough cry them and I make me cry Rasta. So, I'm glad to see them a win. A win is a win, yeah, sir. I'm glad for where the team I come from them time. That them a play good to me. And I respect how the man them scout the player them because back then you would have never imagined to see a Leon Bailey and a Whisper and a Bobby Reed and a my boy that will play for West Ham, Antonio. At the best side, I see Jamaica having a long time. Yeah. So just enjoy the moment and nobody are not good. So just have to respect how the man them a play.
All right. Big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect, man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Gentlemen, what do you think? What do you say about the Carla, Mr. Butler?
Which Carla?
This Carla, where him say we have to just humble and just watch a team grow and go to the next level and stuff.
Yeah. We do not have a national football system and culture and development module in place. So we can't expect the man to be understanding each other coming from different systems. It's getting better because the coach is working hard to keep them together and get it done right. What's important to it is that the supportive cast does not start shouting and berating the players and letting them feel, a negative feedback. You understand? They need to continue giving positive to the players and ensuring that as the players grow and then start to do better, we have also a supportive team that is growing with the players. In other words, we may have coaches and physios and all of that is there, and they're used to a certain level. The team is now growing. You need to grow with the team in terms of your behavior and how you respond to the players. Yeah? You need to keep motivated, keep positive, and always remember this. A player, when he makes a mistake, he's not trying to make a mistake. He's trying to do the right thing. So when you might launch your criticisms, at the same time, say, listen, we know you're trying and good job anyway. Come, keep trying. Good try. This is important to any team. And I think even with our national team, it's important, especially when we have young players in the squad.
Carla, go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Good night, Carla.
Good night to everybody. Meeting, alright. Based on our meeting, I see a better Jamaica right now. You see me? But we need squad depth. So we need for instance, a Demare injury, we need a quality player if you are coming to Demare or Leon Bailey or Mikel Antonio. So we need to do more scouting and think. Cause just imagine if them play there, if we're missing them play there out of the side, we look like an average Jamaica. So I see progress. The ball I play a little better. Good defender and everything, but I have a little problem with him. He kick the ball too much. You need to relax. It's like a young youth from Bernard.
Yeah, Deshaun Bernard.
You need to relax and pass out the ball and pin up them, or them just relax and pass out the ball and kick with the ball too much. Sometimes I bring back down pressure for you. When the side win the ball, you just kick it back to them. Because Mikel Antonio now got on the field here. Couple up in long ball every minute. We are keep every minute, so I just a little problem that I have with him still. We need to fix and think, but him have heart and everything. Me and Bailey, Maestro, me and him play ball used to play ball together at Winnie Park. Craig Butler used to come train with me and everything. If you remember the fight and thing with Shaka and everybody. So we know Lee and Bailey are very class and everything, but they don't know. That's all the thing. But as I say, we just need squad depth. We just need a squad depth. We need some more players for coming into some players. Look for Rafinha injured for Barcelona over there. Rodrigo coming from Brazil. You see me? So it's a quality that we are quality. So if we want a Liam Bailey, out, we want the next quality, a Mason Greenwood can come in team. We just rotate a squad. We just want a team. You see me?
The midfield now. Enough respect. After run you here.
Yeah, and Craig, big up.
Marlon, big up yourself for your donation. Nothing but love and respect. Appreciate it, people. Don't forget to hit the like button. Andre 55 from Chelsea. Big up yourself. Thanks for your donation. Him say back 4 is rubbish. Back 3 or back 5 is better. Don't know where him get that from. But big up yourself for your donation. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Calling from New York. Carla from New York. Stop listening to the show and listen to we. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, David.
Yeah, the caller talk about depth, right? So one of the things I'm realizing at this team, the current squad, is that we have a lot of depth in the attacking line because we still have players like Cephas for coming, Trivante, I know him to get called up. So we have a lot of attacking players, and people still talk about the likes of Mesa Greenwood coming in the squad. For the right wing position, we have Bailey, we have Whisper can play there. We have so much players in attack. We have depth in attack. Now, where we really want to find quality depth is in the midfield and the defense line. So there is where we still probably have a look for players. Craig attack again. Go ahead, Craig.
Denzel, Washington, Mackenzie.
All right, my boss.
You ever heard that name before?
Yeah, man, I hear you talk about him a few times. I need to.
Ted played against Ajax second team. And when it was over, Klaas Jan Huntelaar, who is now in charge, said, how much for the number 10? But me tell the man, said the youth a 16-year-old. The man shake him and I said, listen, we'll wait the 2 years. The youth is unbelievable.
So, Craig, what do you think?
Strong and powerful and ready and can play right now in the national team.
What do you think about Maggie Renaissance as well, though?
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Carla.
You have an answer?
Sure.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla.
Ryan, you know let me answer the question.
Because I know when you go down the rabbit hole, brother.
Okay.
Me don't want you go down the rabbit hole. Me try help you, Bridget.
Is there anything, what if there is things that have changed about Maggie?
Wally.
I need to know.
Wally. You watching me at the USL? No.
Can you use the right foot yet?
Yeah. Outside of the box with him right. Don't say that. You know what? Outside of the box with him right. Top bin.
Alright. You can turn and make the passes with him right foot to the right side.
Way better. Maggie, yeah, watch I give Maggie fall the most, brother. Him attacker, him a hustle, everything. Go ahead, David.
Watch it. Better watch some games.
Yeah, man, watch some games because
if it really change and improve, if they have what talent, you know. If it really change and improve, I will be the first to say, yo, it change and improve. So I'm gonna need to watch a couple of them games. Send me some of them link there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah? And also,
if we watch it.
Remember, Romario is playing the same USL, right? And if we can bring Romario in the team playing USL and he's playing well, he must score goals. So we shouldn't use the fact that USL Maggie play to not bring him in the team as well. Because
once not where he played, is his ability.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean.
If Leon Bailey was in the middle, right? Or get the ball, he can only pass the ball over to Demarai and Gray because I'm going to turn upon him left side every time. And he can't turn to the right side to pass the Whisper. You wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. If can pivot and turn both ways.
Exactly. So if you have a man every time you get the ball, I'm going to turn to the left because that's when the strength is, then you're going to have a problem at a higher level.
Yeah, definitely. But he must iron that out time game now because that has must been highlighted to him. So
but me highlighted every chance to get to tell the youth. So I hope him fix it.
Yeah. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Calling from over the state. Talk to me.
Hey, good evening, Ryan. Good evening to all the members of your panel. Watching the game, I'm glad. Me and you talked about this before. I'm glad we won, and like they have said, I've seen some improvements, but we're still doing this whole long ball thing, kicking out from the back, and with no control. I don't mind a long pass. Like the two long crosses that Bailey made when he made the switch from the right to the left. That's the type of thing. If Lowe was doing that type of accurate passing, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But we get the ball back there, and like I think it's David. He was saying that you're kicking the ball out, long ball, and then they just collect it and pressure you right back, right? So I don't know how we're going to change it, and Lowe is the biggest culprit with that, right?
It's getting
The field in which we complain about the field at National Stadium. That field was terrible.
Come on, let me say it from now, before. Brother, we need to stop criticizing the field. I mean, Concacaf, they are not good. Just don't bother bring up field. Because Jamaica, when them play on good field, them not good said way. So don't bother bring up this field issue, man. Go ahead.
No, but you can't say don't bring it up. Why would you not want me to say something that's obvious?
No, because
I don't understand.
everywhere in the Caribbean, no great. In the Jamaica, in the Caribbean, when they got the USA, they feel good.
To be fair, the two teams never play upon the same
two
field.
teams play upon, and they always play that way.
Can I say something?
We understand that, but
One thing here, let me just share something with you. You see, all of the players on that field, Damian Lowe, Andre, the goalkeeper,
one of them.
most of them on them, and them field of them group. Leon Bailey's feels like that I Billy man, Worse than that, 10 times worse. Right? So they should not be blaming. Yeah, the field, everybody have to play for the same field. So if you take them and take them to hell to play, it's two people playing on. Maybe the quality of the football will
I'm
drop.
not talking about.
Carla, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not talking about necessarily blaming the play because of course you have to adjust to whatever surface you're on. But the fact of the matter is that the field was poor and the slipping. I wouldn't have been surprised if somebody came up with a groin injury based on a man try stop and make and slip and injure himself. So I was just pointing out the condition of the field. People always are talking about how Jamaica feel terrible. I'm just saying that field was not great as well. Right? Anyway, happy for the win. And the long ball thing, the man, them still at kill with the long ball and them not accurate for the most part. So that's another thing they gotta work on. I can't understand why we can't understand that. Even sometimes, okay, a ball is coming into the back and they're heading it out. And they're heading with so much power. It's like there's no control. They're not trying to head the ball to one of their team members. They just are trying to buck out the ball as hard as they can. So a lot of control issues that I see with the team as well. Right? So, but good win. I'm happy we won. We should have won it 3-1.
Go ahead,
all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, to the point about the lack of defensive shape. Once we win the ball, when you see a well-coached team, and obviously we don't have the time for Halverson, you see an automatic shape to possess the ball, to restart attack, to start our attack, right? Not just kicking it, not just clearing it. And you saw no shape, no sort of structure in the defense once Jamaica won the ball. You have seen, and sometimes you open up your shape during, you get your shape while you're knocking the ball around and things like that. And that's one of the flaws that when you do just clear everything, yes, half the time it comes right back at you. When the last time you saw this Jamaica team step after a clearance on a corner kick or a repelling attack to get those guys offside? No, everybody stands there. You understand? These are defensive flaws and structural flaws that has to be fixed with a team like Jamaica when you play the better clubs, because they'll definitely scout you and take advantage of these situations. You understand that? So the organization on these set pieces, on these corner kicks, one of my specialties is doing that, organizing the box to defend corners and set pieces, and what the movement is, getting the ball going in one direction, away from your goal, and everybody's movement and things like that. So that's one thing it would lead to more counterattacks if Jamaica organize themselves defensively once they win the ball and clear it.
Big up yourself, Royal Boom. No love and respect. Royal Boom. Billboard selector. Big up yourself, Boom Boom. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Carla, come from out underneath the bed, man. Bring the energy to the show, man. You're still in the microwave. Come out, man. Talk to me, man.
Greetings to all great people, the sacred planet. Coach Da Costa, Coach David,
The national coach and him staff give thanks for the success and the win. All right, we have a question for Mr. Butler now. Coach Bubbleton there. I would like know, Mr. Butler. You have some money outstanding for me. When you
Carla, that's not the show to bring it on. Don't come from a show and talk about people money, brother. Me no business boy. Eh?
It's a bad man that.
Carla, you cannot come from a show and bring personal thing with them Butler. Talk to me about the football.
Just cut him off. Have another time for that, brother. Cut him off.
David, go ahead. Never deal with that person your background. Go ahead, continue to talk, David.
Yeah, so for me, the last call, that was dramatic, but we have to focus back on the game. Right? So back on the game, you know, for ask the ones the second goal we conceded, I was saying that Blake never moved him foot quick enough to get across to the ball because it was a loop in it. I'll know when I talk about that. What the coach, I know that we haven't gotten a chance to look back at it, but for me, that was one criticism. The other thing we me that look at was the first goal that we conceded, because you, Coach D'Acosta, you said something that's very important. You said we have room for improvement. We have room for improvement. That is understandable. But what I was trying to point out, and I think the same thing Butler that try to point out as well, is that we have to understand what the players they might think. Not to say that they can't improve, but for me, and it's not an excuse me I try to find for DJ, but I understand that he plays different when he's playing in an attacking role. So me ask myself, why is he playing so safe when he's playing deeper? That must be interpret the role. So those three things, right? And then the other things I should look at is the first goal that we conceded, in my opinion. If I was analyzing that goal, I would definitely one put blame on
Carla.
Okay. This is what me to explain, right? Yes, we didn't close down the square. Lowe was on the front post. Bernard was back post. Now, my understanding is that Bernard wasn't back post. Bernard was in the center of the goal, right? Fine, good correction. And then our fullback came around. Anyways, the forward was sandwiched in between Bernard and our left back, right? So now, Lowe was on the front post, so Lowe couldn't be marking the center forward. Simple means Bernard did have to jump with him. If you can't jump, you have to jump with him for throw him off. Bernard didn't jump with him. And also, our left back never come around for cover for jump with him either. So it's in between our left back and Bernard. And I'll definitely say Bernard should be aware where he is. If I for jump with him, for nudge him, for push him up, for put him up, nothing did happen. So those 3 points somebody don't make.
Can I say this? If you had a normal set up your defense, your box to defend that corner kick, right? And you put
it wasn't a corner kick. It wasn't a corner kick.
Oh, okay. What was that? I mean, what was it? Is it a looping?
It was a square.
The looping ball
on the left side and about the Scotty crossing.
Yeah.
The air.
So I'm saying it wasn't a corner kick to say that we didn't have necessarily all of the time to set our defense the right way.
So you're saying the header? Okay, well, that's a good point. I mean, I don't know why I thought it was a corner kick. For some reason, I remember the looping ball coming in, and he went over. I think it was.
No, that's the second goal. You're talking the second goal.
Oh, okay. I'm
talking the first goal.
Oh, the first goal. Oh, no. It's just simple marking and simple defending. And so, you know what? When I coach especially my youth players, right? And I said, we used to have a term called mag. It's just mean magnet, so the young players can understand. And the ball's about to come in, mag. That means you go to a player close enough to touch them, run with them, jump with them, get in the kitchen if you can, win the header. But then you clear it and we step. But we don't step, we come out tackling, playing passing lanes, things like that. And the idea is to ignite our counterattack from the energy, from the opponent's energy into, because we want to attack a retreating defense as opposed to a defense that is attacking defense. And of course, just briefly, a retreating defense means if we're attacking somebody, a long ball from midfield, and they're running back towards their own goal, that's a retreating defense. And they have to deal with that ball while they're running back towards their own goal. But the moment we stop the ball now and start to dribble and spin, the defense stops, turns, and now they're coming out attacking any balls coming in, any long balls coming in. That's an attacking defense. And I try to tell players, let's attack a retreating defense and things like that, as opposed to an attacking defense.
Yeah. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Let me say this, people. People, when me have my guests them, me no want a man come bring them personal thing from the show. I'm not having it. Me don't bother come with it, brother. Anyone of my guests them, brother, please me a beg on the people. Come on national big show and I talk about we talk about football for cut people. People don't can't do that, man. That simply means they don't respect me. Any man don't respect me, me and you not have a problem, brother. Alright? People, stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Shem, big up yourself. Teacher Shem, Jackson, CC, big fan. Big up yourself. Me see her come from underneath the bed from the other day. Wish is good. Lulu, big up yourself. Don't know more love and respect. Carla, welcome to the show.
Yeah, good night, Ryan and Craig Butler. Yeah, but been watching the show and been listening to how you guys analyze the Jamaican team. But I don't think you're analyzing the team like the proper way. How this Jamaica team build up the play is by like counter attack and fast, quick transition. If you notice, majority of the goals that scored since this coach came is a fast break. Like you're not gonna see Jamaica play the nice, pretty ball. We don't have the players to play that. So we need to start judge the player by the type of game that we would like them to play and thus analyze them and help them push them to the game that they have the ability to play, which is quick transition because we have speed wingers and quick players. So we can't play like a 80 that trying to pass around the ball and not going anywhere and all dangerous going forward. If you notice, every time we get a transition going forward, we look dangerous and we look like scoring a goal. If you check it out, this coach is doing a good job with Leon Bailey and the rest of the guys. You guys just need to give the coach time and the team more time to gel. This team gonna be a dangerous team, as what Craig Butler always said is very right. This Jamaica team is not gonna be a Spain, not gonna be a Manchester City. We don't build up to play like that. This Jamaican team is a team we sit back and catch and fast breaks because we are quick, skillful player with and clinical finisher. That's why every game we score 3 or we score 4. So that is my view on this Reggae Boys team. This Reggae Boys team is a good team, and we need the fans them to encourage the players them, every one of the players them, because they're not doing a bad job. They're playing their road well. You know, players gonna lose ball, players gonna make bad passes. That's a part of the game. You understand? So that's my take on what I see so far with this Reggae Boys team. They're looking good, and I like what I see, you know?
All right. Big up yourself, Carla. Mr. Butler, go ahead, because you want to say something.
Yeah, I agree with everything that he has said, except that our analysis has been wrong. We haven't said anything negatively about quick transition. That is what we have said. That is what we said the ball have to play quickly. Not long ball, but quick connecting of the dots from the central defenders to the midfielders to the attacking midfielder, thread the needle and we go. And that's how we've been playing and we've been improving with it. And the coach will do a great job. Ryan, I'm sorry,
sir.
but I'm going to have to go now because I'm not feeling so well. As
Yeah.
you can see, I haven't been well the whole time I've been sitting here. So I just wanted to give you the support and you know, give you the strength. So big up to everybody. Coach DaCosta, pleasure meeting you.
He's coming to Jamaica. He want to do some camping or something. More you link up with him.
Possibly you can share my digits. Coach, respect and thank you both of you for the time spent. And you know, I won't address anything other than to say there are a lot of people out there who are haters, and we just have to continue to do the best that we can. All right?
All right.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you, sir. Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah. Big up yourself, Mr. Butler. Thanks for coming. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
I want to take you before Craig leave. Good evening.
Yeah, talk to me.
Yes, because I'm going to say something that will affect you.
Craig is not here now, so you cannot say what Craig is not here to answer to. You know.
Yes, okay, him gone, but him will hear. Because
Hold on. What you say? I go say. Me never hear what you say a while ago. What you say that?
I was saying that I was going to say something that affected him,
like
particular.
Like,
but as you say, he's gone, but he will hear in time to come. What? I want to backtrack a little.
Carla, hold on. You're not going to disrespect Craig.
No,
okay,
get that out.
Go ahead. Okay, go on.
One of the things, and I must say, you were one of the aficionados or the advocate of I'm backtracking a little bit, of bringing in Dujan Richard, the young stuff. And my mind, in all my reading and listening, I have not heard anybody mention it. So I want to go back to what I consider some of the ADs of Jamaican great football and footballers. And my mind went back to the years when Alan Skillcool played for Jamaica, 16-year-old Kingston College student. And it seemed like nobody remembered that. And it wasn't a big issue. But, you know, I like how you kept the tick burning. No, I want to say something, though. And listen to me. I am not the expert. But then I'm expert in my little office when I lock the door and nobody else is there. So I'm going to say this. In the post-1998 football that I saw, and also in the brief tryst that Jeffrey Maxwell got to coach the national side, I saw the football we are anchoring for. I knew Twinnibog angling was part and parcel of it. So I knew it can be done. I am not going to run out my mouth. But I remember going into a side in Ligani there, Ligani football team, with Rennie Phillips playing that sort of football. So it is not impossible. So listen to me, you know. It might take some time to build it. And I believe you me, I believe if we can get an influential midfielder who is not afraid to come and take this ball and stand up over it in the midfield. Like what Morrison, what his name, Ravel was trying. But the issue with Ravel is that he was not a great tackler. And even while he moved the ball around, he wouldn't stand up over it in a commanding way. Who thinks? But that could have been done. And I like what Coach Da Costa talk about training pits. And I think we have now one up at UA. You hear me?
Yeah.
So it might mean here, as time go forward, even as we look towards Comey Ball and what we can do down there, because it's always a great experience. That apart from these international winters, in the international windows, we call a team in camp. We call the team in camp. Have a good evening.
Carla.
Right?
Yeah, man. All right, people. All right. You see, one thing, you see, coach, I'm telling you something, coach. If the Jamaican people, they cannot be pleased. All right. And I'll tell you why they cannot be pleased, coach. You know that last week, all right, some people come on and call into the show and say some things what them not for say on the ear. And I allow it for run. And the people them beat me and say, I must stop the people them in them chat. Now, today, several things happen. I'm going to stop the people them in them chat. People are saying to make them and them talk. Woman for the coach, because me I try, them criticize me, and me say, all right, you know what? Let me look into what them I say. I'm going to try to adjust it to be a better host what them say. Them say for snitch the danger when it coming. I know me, I do the right thing. The man them, I beat me. What them want to do?
You know, when I worked in television up here in America, right? We have what's called a dump button, and a dump is a few seconds delay before it go out live on the air, and you hit the button and it'll dump whatever was said by that person and things like that. But you have to allow the people to speak, or else you're just censoring your own program. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be the judge of when to cut them off if they start going down some rabbit hole, like you said. You understand? You have to be the judge, but you have to make the people them speak, man. Make them speak.
Listen, my thing, me love when the people them speak, but the other day, a couple things happen, and them say me allow the people them to tear down the people them character. So me I say,
that's
so
unacceptable.
So me know, cause me know, me's a man me learn fast enough. Me go back and watch the show them, and me can smell the danger when they come in with somebody call them. Me can smell it. So me actually, but people still in my back, I beat me. One warm up for do. All right, me I go do normally do. Me make it run. Me make it run. You understand?
You just keep the judgment. It's your judge, it's your program, so you know what you want. You let down. As soon as they start to go down that road, the man to talk about Butler owing money or whatever, he said, you know what? And then, of course, I had to look at the comment section and said, "Pay the man, Butler, pay the man."
Well, you know, say me I listen to the radio program, and a man calling, but the host, and this is what me do. Me watch, I'm learn, I'm smell. All right. So when me realize the program when I watch, the host say young, me know that person, you know, but he's a good person. But him have sometimes him go off on the tangent, and it can cause problem on the road program. So when him do, him knit it in the bud. When him know him are going in danger, when him know say him are going in danger, him say, hey, them, and grab him. You understand? Yeah. So me a very the signal in my head where when me know the people them are going in danger, me stop them. This is why me I tell you say, coach, this job is not easy. Me I feel what super chat, me miss super chat. Me miss super chat. Telephone, a man calling, and most of the time, you know, I hold the call, you know, before I bring the person on here. But guess what? Me not ask the people where I come. Me don't want to be like that. I just hold it, call it, hold the thing, me I bring it in. People think it is not easy to control these things.
It's not easy to control Jamaicans, so.
Yeah. But
go ahead.
Yeah. But David, you see, this is where I'm learning. You know, so I hope you take all of the information, map it up, you know. And David, one of the things, I very know me. So I ask a whole heap of question, and I don't want to be rude to you. When I not be rude, but I know Butler. You have to know how to interview Butler. You go off on a tangent and go around there, so you have to stop the bleeding. You have to know how to interview somebody. That's why them say them always say me get the best all time. Because I don't make him keep chasing. You know, sometimes I bring in the call because I don't want to back and forth. You have to know the type of person we are dealing with. So that come with interview him a lot and interview and see how people do. Forget the balance of the show. So when me I say, don't ask too much question, we talk about the first goal, he move the goalpost and bring it back just to keep the conversation going and keep.
So I agree with you that you are very rude.
Yeah. Me understand it, you know.
Sorry. No, me think that's why I tell him, that's why I said to him, say, I apologize. Because me know say him good probably feel away there, but just because you don't want him go off on tangent.
So here's the thing, Ryan, you have to control your show. So you have to know how to do that, which is right. You know, right? However, what it did was never that interactive because, as you say, you never want to go overboard. But certain questions, because as you can see, when I asked the question about where Bailey should play or where Bailey's strongest position is, he did say right wing, which is agreeing with what me I said. But I just for manage it the right way, and I think we manage it decently.
Yeah, and this me not like when me have a call, I have somebody on the program and they get enough opportunity. But you see, Butler is a man when you interview him, you have to be very careful as you go off on tangent And we no longer talk about the reggae boys, we talk about Mona and Phoenix and you have to grab him your face. So I don't want to feel like I'm being rude. So if people think that, I'm sorry and I really apologize.
Well, Ryan, we don't know Butler takeover artists from ever since. So we know that. But you should have allowed. What you didn't allow was me and him to engage on my criticism of Leon Bailey.
No.
That's what you did. That'd have been some good conversation.
Hold on. No. And I said that, brother, when I go mash up the show, brother. The show will mash up. So me have to try to nitpick. Sometimes you go to the car and Butler I say, yo, wait a minute. But it because of you have to know how me know how to deal with Butler. Me know how to get the best of the time when me interview him. Me know how to cage him and me know when to let him go. You understand? And either man where you just bull over.
But right, I remember say you build up the show as the big showdown between Coach D'Acosta and Butler. I never allow it for happen. People them come for see boxing match fight.
Me smell the rat. Smell the rat with D'Acosta. I'm not smell the rat. You have to know to read the panelists, brother. You have to know to read. Me can see it, David. Me I do it for 5 years, brother. So me know when the smoke are gonna come. And me know when to avoid it. And me know when to nip it. Going back again. You understand? And that's why I say me are the best doing it. And people have a problem. I am the best doing it. Believe you me.
You're the teacher. You're definitely the teacher. But here's the thing, Ryan, right?
You
have to find a balance because at the end of the day, you don't want it to look like we just agree with everything but have to say. And if we not share our opinion the right way, we not get to be as objective as we there for be. You see me? So you have to find the right balance with that as well.
True.
And to be fair, Coach D'Acosta, likewise myself, I think we know how we understand cricket as well, and we know how to be respectful in personally how me ask my question them. Because I know how Craig is. I've been watching him for a minute. Yeah, I never been on the show with him. You have to know for finesse how to ask the question them way you want, ask to get the answer them way you want. You see me? And Coach that do that, But we never see enough.
Because we knew, what I noticed was Haiti knew about Whisper. You understand? And it was coming out to show this little boy a grown man on my play. You understand? You saw that, right? Haiti, them here. Jamaica's the best team in the Caribbean, right? Would you say?
Definitely
the best team in the Caribbean. And who's coming for us? Haiti. We're the second best team.
They might build something. They
wanted to rough up our little boy, Mr. Dewan, Mr. 17-year-old. I saw one tackle. I mean, yes, and when Whisper get up and just continue to play, I said, yes, he'll be a success.
Well, and the truth is, Coach, it might be around a rough environment, but at first, be around grown men where I play him so hard. That is just the truth. We don't have the history of that, because all we hear is that he has played amongst his age group in Europe, etc., but playing against grown men, we have a rough you up and say, that is the truth. So I would have liked to hear the feedback on that as well. Ryan never allowed the boxing match. You see me? Because honestly, I know you do it respectfully because I see where he's coming from. And I must say you understand him as well. So I just say go hopefully next time, Ryan.
Next time, since I've know the two and know who they are dealing, I will make it go. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good night to your panel answered. Ryan, you're so weird since night. I have some people want disrespect your panel and your people, and so if they make that happen, people are going to come on and them so they say, you smell the rat. You understand me? Man to be man. Man to know when to deal with certain things. This is not the program you come on and I deal with them issue. Them something they are boy thing. You understand me, Ryan? So it's what I say, bro. Respect. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Don't let nobody come for your program and style nobody. You hear my family? Because everybody are listening. Everybody have sense. You understand me? You deal with business, know when to deal with business. A sports we are deal with. You understand me? Sport we deal with. We're not dealing with nothing to mash up nobody. We are dealing with improvement. You understand? That's why you set up that program. You understand me?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, some boy don't come with a boy thing for your program. a man thing. If you are dealing with boy thing, don't call the show. Do not call the show. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause that thing is a girl thing. Disrespect. Good night, Ryan. And just smell the rock, cut them off. Even if you have to just give them the dial tone so same time, you know, response. You hear my family?
Yeah, man.
Sport at sport. Good night, sir.
Good night. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
You come on, and I need to show you.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my general. One more point. We want to make a point there. Coach DeCosta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I made a point about Liam Bailey being more. Even Prep Butler said, you know, he's being a provider, but I don't think him being a provider. All right, it's 3/4 to the field, right? The top third. So I think right above the half line, I think Liam Bailey needs to move around a little bit more because it's impact the 2 deep passes that he made. Everybody was on chat like yeah, Liam Bailey. So the more him getting at the game, by him not go for the ball and kick with the ball. He can go for the ball and touch off the ball. So it will keep him active in the game. That is the poster boy we need in our team. We need somebody who can cover the ball. But I think Butler was saying to me that him can play this role of the defensive mid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't telling him to take over the role of the defensive mid. I was just saying the little move when he move around a little bit, just a little bit more, he showed up today. Like he came a little bit deep and came for some of the balls right above the half line. That's my point.
Big up yourself, Carl. Enough respect, man. Over to you, coach. Seems like you're frost.
What? Frost? What does it mean?
You don't know what frost mean?
Frost? No. What is frost?
I take a coach Jamaican passport, coach. You have a Jamaican passport. Revoke your Jamaican.
Listen. Just because you have a great first name, nobody grudge me look of birthright. I'm on St. Joseph Hospital, Kingston, St. Francis. What is it, St. Francis?
Think, in America, I might even know where I'm behind.
And a Jubilee, the one that we're behind.
No, man, it's like one of them hospitals there.
Where man? Brother, you're not a Jamaican, brother. Stop adding this Jamaican thing to your name.
You know what?
I
was born in Kingston, Jamaica. I think it was St. Francis Hospital or whatever it is. Or not Catholic hospital, as Jamaicans say, Catholic hospital. And my parents stole me away from an island of wood, water, and sunshine when I was 6 years old to go live in an ice box. My mother and father was already living up here. My auntie brought us up on a plane to JFK Airport. And when I get off the airplane, right, them hand me this life jacket, life preserver. And I said, what? Are we going in the water? You know, on bubble coat, you know that? The winter coat? I said, when you walk through that door and that wind bite me, oh my God, I wanted to run right back to Jamaica. But you know what? That's it.
I St. Joseph, you had that, brother.
St. Joseph, yeah. St. Joseph.
All right, Carla, good evening.
One more thing. Ever since I've been 1 foot in either world, in America, they call me Jafaican. And then when I'm in Jamaica, right, they call me a dryland tourist. And I said, what's a dryland tourist? Them said, that's a Jamaica. When I try to speak Patois, they said, that's a Jamaica that come from Kingston, the vacation, Ocho Rios, and try to act like them come from foreign. Them come over the dryland and then come over the water. So that's just a dryland tourist.
Yeah, man.
And then, of course, you know, my ability to speak with a perfect American accent when I'm ready. My friends, right? I used to go home, right, to my parents, and I would speak my American accent, and then when my mother said something to me, I answer her back with Jamaican accent. And my friends were like, what's that? What was that? And they called me Jafaican. It's a defense mechanism you grow with when they come on small Jamaica. Them discriminate against you.
The man that know nothing about Jamaica, then. The man just hang on upon the thing, brother. He's not a Jamaican. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Ryan, good evening, Ryan.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan. I can see the smile by your face tonight. You can go to bed tonight and good tonight, you know?
Yeah, man, my team do well, man. Tomorrow, I got, and hey,
Yeah,
people,
man.
tomorrow it's all about a female show tomorrow. We are trying to get the females them out. Tomorrow night, don't miss it. Tomorrow night, it's going to be a female, more than one female, analyzing this game. I am going to set it up. Only know when we do it, we'll go for the best of the best in the business. And by the way, one of them is one big host and one TV program in Jamaica. So make sure, say, when you stay tuned tomorrow, we are bringing you the best of the best on the show. Carl, welcome to the show.
Some key points I'm gonna take from the game today. The team overall, we're playing our collective. We gonna play bad. Leon Bailey, of course, Mr. Leon Bailey start come back and track. You see, if as what the man call in and say, if him just do look more of them thing there, it's like when I see him come back and him help Dexter Lambakisi, him kind of come and him track back. Even if you track back with a player, you understand? You shut down a state. You understand? You know, most of you tackle, but at least you drag back, you come back, you close space. But big man thing, Ryan, I don't know if you not watch it or you not see it, but you see Dexter Lambakisi is the next, the shorty man come down for Jamaica right now. Right now, Dexter feel a spot there for me as a youth right now. I not see no wing back right now. We're in the squad can get Dexter Lambakisi again. Brother, the man I work from box to back. If you watch a game today, the man I work from box to back. Him supposed to score a goal today, you know. The one who come a back post, you know. You remember the one that will come a back post?
Yeah, where the chief can defend them.
When get. So, and Chance play a key role today. DJ play a key role today. And him one of the different, because the problem was with Lambert and Latibody start together. You can't have two natural defender where you try to turn into a defensive midfielder and you're going to start the two of them. You understand? Them not that creative. You have to have a creative person and a defensive. So you see today, you see John are the one who be the creative player and Latibody are the one who do the dirty work. You understand what I say? So the coach now, instead of you try to play the double defensive midfield, I think in when do today, him kind of change it today. Because if you know Johnson kind of get freedom when he can go and Latibody does stay back and cover the four center of them. You understand? So the only problem we see with Jamaica now, right now, the problem is the early goal and we allow 4 pounds. We can't go up against a Mexico or a USA or a Panama or a Costa Rica, allow them early goal. You understand?
Yeah.
And we're correct. And the set play them, the marking, I don't know why the center of them marked. I don't know why they mark side on. Because me know as a coach, when me a coach player, when me a tell you for mark, me don't want you mark the side on. I want you mark the mark yes on that. Right. You understand? Yeah. You see the mark where the guys for the header between William Bernard and the left back. When the between the two of them. Alright. You see, if Bernard did a mark the man face on instead of side on, he did have a better chance. He can jump and challenge with it. You understand? But when I mark the man, two of them mark him and in there between the two of them. And when the ball comes across,
Uno there will jump for try to even shadow him, even if it just try to get him off.
For throw him
That
off.
thing get a win. For throw him off. So you don't know I don't know why, but most of them play professionally. I don't know why them act to try for marks because remember back in the days, you know, even though we don't really want to go back there, but remember when I'll Pepe them and them on their market, brother. When Pepe are market, them on in the market side on, you know, right? Them on the market, and a face, you know, if you run, go to the right, he might go there, if you go to the left, he might see you, know. He might see you, both he might see you and the square where I come from. You understand what I'm talking about? And coach.
Yes, sir.
Coach, I listen to me now. Coach,
Yes,
coach, when we say we don't want to mark the guy them to mark side arm, why you mark facing the man, coach facing the man, you have to the square and you have to the man. You understand? And I think
and goal side.
Yeah, yes, and goal side. That means you back to the goal and you have to the player. But you mark him. You understand? So even if the ball kicker comes around, you have to the ball. So it now go behind you. So even if the guy square it cross long, I put it cross high, you still have a 50 chance to can see the ball. You understand? You can't see where it go because you're back to the goal and you mark the man place on. I don't like the side on marking because every time we play side, the 2 goal of the man score the same way. The same way the man score the 2 goal left. Just jump between the man and nobody now challenge. Bam, free header. So that's our main problem.
But coach, not run there. Big up yourself, coach. Enough respect. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla.
Hello, good night.
Good night, Carla.
Yeah, respect, Ryan, man. I keep watching it all the time. I love everything. I call him. This is my second time calling. This is Carl Brown, not the coach.
Okay.
You know, I live in Minnesota. I'm from Jamaica. I grew up playing soccer, you know what I'm saying? Football in Jamaica term because Americans want to turn it into soccer where I turn football, they have handball into football. But I mean, this is real football.
Real.
So, I mean, yeah, I like how the Jamaican team are playing, man. I mean, things are getting progress, you know, from way back, you know, when we used to complain about the passport coach, you know, where just like picking his friends and not picking us as a team. So I really like what I see. There's some room for development, you know, like in the midfield, we need. Honestly, I don't know how they just give him 10 minutes. The last game we played in Trinidad, Grenada. That kid, the 19-year-old youth from Charlton, that kid, I think he need more opportunity. You know, I think he should have given maybe about 20, 30 minutes to see what he can do because, I mean, the last match, it was really, really looking good. I just think that they should, like, bring him into the team where he can be another Dumari, you know?
Yeah.
On the team right now, I'm sorry, really looking good like the main person in the team. But I mean, if Anderson gets some time, I think he can really to be a good guy. And that guy on the right back there, man, I think he's solid. You know, they shouldn't move him at all now. You know, they shouldn't like experiment with no other person. That guy's really good. So. Passing from the back and like playing some pattern ball. The long ball is good, but it's not always. You know, you can't let the team know what, like the opponent know what you're gonna do. You know, you gotta be playing the ball different ways. You know, not just kicking out the ball all the time, but play the pattern of ball. You know, so I mean, things are getting better, and we're more happier right now because we're qualifying for different things, and I think 2026 we're gonna be doing well and making a World Cup. That's my thing. Right. And I think Michael Anthony, he holds the ball. He's my man of the match, regardless of what, because he doesn't score, but he does a very important thing on the game. You know, he's always like controlling the ball, keeping up the ball, and then making sure he's looking for the players. You know, as our coach D'Agostino said, that he's probably unselfish to a fault. You know, because if he was like not so unselfish, maybe he could score, but he's not really worried about score. But he's doing a great job for the team. That's my takes.
All right, big up yourself, Mr. Carl, bro. All right. Big up yourself.
Respect.
All right.
Respect.
Gentlemen, big up to my panelists them. I don't know if we're ready to go because I know Dakar Staka is not a long distance stuller. But if you're ready, I can give you that opportunity to give you a lesson. Because me, stallion can go as long as shawarma for go. You understand? She just need to just tell me if you give me the go. But tell me.
You say you're wicked, Ryan. You say you're wicked. You set me up. I can't go now. You say you're still terribly.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. I'm going to make you have a laughness. Because I know you are the energy around us. Yeah. Carla, good
Big up
evening.
yourself, big up yourself, big up to the coach for the panel, big up to David. Yeah, you Brian?
Yes, sir.
Alright, what more says grateful for the win and like the fact say we are now developing the mentality of even going down, we have the strength to come back to win a game. You know what I mean? Because back then we never have that in our way. Once we go down, we always stay down. So Mr. Improvement right there. However, my question to you is, what is it that DJ offer us that Terry Maggie no offer wouldn't offer us?
We are asked. Me, I are asked. Dakar.
Yeah, me can ask anyone on the panel can answer me. What is it that DJ offer to us that Maggie does not?
The one thing that come to mind is experience.
All right, maybe I just say experience. However, how old is Johnson?
29-30 if I'm not wrong.
29-30, right? And we're building a solid team.
Carla, why we always do this? Why we always we are not discuss the game? Why we always discuss who is not in the
No,
team?
me I discuss the game. I'm just saying that to get to my point. Understand? So let me just let it there, so because it will go too long. However, I don't think football is very objective, and everybody see football from a different perspective. And the praises what DJ get, I don't think he deserves that praises for this game today. I don't think so, because he done more negative things in the game than the positive things right now. We're supposed to do on the field. He made a lot of back passes. Him slow down the game. Him no speed up the game. When him collect the ball, him collect it in the same position where him receive it. Him no turn. Him no scan. Him no do nothing in the game. The only good thing him do in the game is make a good pass to Leon Bailey, which is a good run. That's it. Big up on yourself.
Enough respect, yeah? And big up for thanking you for being a member, yeah, my brother?
Yeah, man, that's right, man.
Yeah, man, enough respect. And big up to Sean, enough love and respect. You don't know the thing already. Brother, you people need to stop calling for Tariq Maggie. People, Tariq Maggie a good baller. And the baller enjoying football now. Make him enjoying football right now in USL and get him thing. But big up to all of the man down in the comment section. People are 200 likes away from make it to 1,000. Let us get to 1,000 likes on the video. People, my second YouTube channel in the comment section. Remember, daytime, that's where we go live. And a lot of you guys miss me. Alright, so that's my second YouTube channel. Make sure that you click on it. You know, them can't get rid to put a foot in the game, said we. Alright, so make sure you click on the link. Subscribe to my second YouTube channel. The link pinned down in the comment section. But over to the two man them we are finding back for life to keep up with the boss himself. Over to you, coach. What you final say before you took off?
No, like I said, I pride myself in offering constructive criticism because I love Jamaica and I want to see Jamaica football play at the highest level it can. And we have the talent. You just have to organize it. You understand? An organized football team means a completely coached team that, you know, even if in segments. So this window, I said the last couple international windows, we work on certain other structural deficiencies in the team. That's why my one criticism of Halgrimson is, who I think has done a good job and is, you know, the team is improving, so you can't fault the man. But the bones of a team, the structure that makes any team, I would love for him to start fix some of those things, and because our execution on these set pieces really shows the lack of training pitch time, and we all know the reason why they don't have time to practice and things like that. But defending corner kicks, taking free kicks, defending free kicks, all that shows up because it's all on muscle memory. I don't see no training pitch organization going on there with that. You understand? Jamaica as a team is where we have the athletes because, I see it in track and field. And last time I was down there was this last November for the qualification the Reggae Boys was playing. I forget who was playing again. And I remember, that the track. I went to a high school to see a high school match down there, and the track and field guys were on one field. Boys and girls on one field, training and running around on the track and field, and the football match was going on. I saw the athletes in the track and field, and their upper body, they were complete upper body, lower body, midsection, everything. And I go to the Jamaican footballers, and all lower body. It's just all lower body. They don't train upper body, so they're not complete athletes that the way they should be. You understand that? So that's one of the things I definitely want to change in Jamaica is overall body workout where we actually build the person so they're symmetrical and proportional, top, bottom, whatever. You understand? I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but when I see players getting pushed around in the matches and things like that, them Haitian man, them just so rough and tough and things like that. Jamaica, we can be the same way. Just be a big, strong, tough team. Can play any style. You want both? We can both. We can knock with you. If you want to knock the ball, we can knock and thing. Whatever the game call for, we can go to and be able to play that game. That's the kind of thing I want. So I appreciate you having me on, Ryan. It was a lot of fun. Jamaica win. And once again, at the end of the day, Jamaica win. We win again.
When you say I got Jamaica?
What happened now?
When you going to Jamaica?
It looks like the end of this month, but I'm not sure yet. I have something up here going on, and I don't want to get locked into and everything. So I'm free. And I'm semi-retired almost. So I'm ready. Like I said, once you introduced me to Mr. Butler tonight. I guess he said give me his number. So I would love to come down and either work with some academy down there or start our own or whatever it is. But I'm definitely going to retire to Jamaica and try to help build the youth system where we develop two-footed players that can use the left foot and the right foot. I wanted to create a nation of dribblers, bring back the magic to football and things like that. But then the discipline of marking, tracking back, tracking runners to back. Don't be lazy. You understand that? All the fundamentals that I see lacking at the high level, I can do that with a 7, 8, 9-year-old. Start them off, the U10 them under that. And just really, really build up Jamaican youth football. But, I can't do it myself. I would love to help with somebody, but I definitely want to come down and do what's called proof of concept, where you come down there, my training techniques that I've developed over these years, I want to implement it someplace, if Mr. Butler Safini's Academy or Mona or whatever, like I said, I have a relationship with Harbour Beach Football, the owner of that. Whoever it is, I just be able to work with a team.
Don't make them better stay far from them person if you get the virus, yeah?
Well, like I said, I don't know Jamaica. I don't know whatever landscape as far as football is concerned. I'm willing to work with anybody who loves Jamaica and wants to see Jamaica football reach its highest. And it's not going to happen consistently until we fix the youth system. If the players learn what they learn at 7, 8, and 9, as opposed to 17, 18, 19, 20 when they go overseas, and that's when they're learning how their body position, how to open up, all the things they need to be learning now. That's when I'm learning now. It's an indictment of the youth system in Jamaica. And then when the Jamaican professional league down there cannot provide players to the national team, is a reason why they're not being developed. It shows that the English system is better developing players, the American system better than developing players. So that's why we have to go to those countries for our talent. We can develop them in Jamaica. We have the athletes. A small country, Jamaica, can dominate track and field, men's and women. That means we have the genes. We have the gene pool in the island. You understand? So we can do that with soccer, with football. See, get a raise out of somebody. Any other questions, Mr. Ryan?
Big up yourself, coach. Sleep well.
Yes, sir. Mr. Dave, you have a great name because my first name is David also. So
Alright.
Dave, me perk up. Oh, my question. No, it's not my turn.
Alright, coach. Good reasoning with them, man. Great insight.
Yes, sir. Take care, guys.
Sleep
Listen.
well.
Ryan, me I come shoot to you, know, bro.
I know you have to shoot. I don't see it pound my sister when I struggle. So that's why me I call it. Me I come to an end with you guys. So me soon I struggle. Me can know when I struggle, you know.
Remember say you say you drink up bag of black stallion and that me you say no, we not really do them something there. You see, it's so
Me sleep. Like when you go do them long show, yeah, me get me rest, you know, to have the energy because it's a business, you know, it's a product. I'm on the product to be up there. You understand? So really appreciate your forward people. If you put a comment, put a channel link down in the comment section and tell people say you can go over there, go support him people. You
yeah, man,
understand?
principles of football 101 people, you see me check it out and you don't know Ryan, you're the teacher, you see me, we learn so much from you and grateful for your show the way, you see me. You're the leader, you're the teacher, and big up, enough respect. Upon the game last take is more Karai Anderson in a midfield because we need the solutions in a midfield so we can see Latibody there playing right foot position, which me think is supposed to be right back. You see me? That's the first thing. I guess you're gonna have Ethan Pinnock come back in our squad. When Ethan come back, it's gonna be very interesting to see who are a partner him. Who you think for partner him, Ryan?
Deshaun Bernard,
all right. And then left back, we see Greg Lane at the team now. Bell want to Bell him injured, and then we see a link with Tyreek Mitchell from Crystal Palace, a very good left back as well. So we'll have a lot of competition for places, and it'll be interesting to see what the coach do. Midfield, the youngsters must say, DJ, good performance. Hopefully, I'm gonna start next. We are gonna play next round, or we not?
we will know. I think I don't know when the jar will make, but we'll know soon still.
So it's between who and
who? Well, I go tap the group. I know we're going to avoid the United States and Mexico.
Okay.
Them two teams there. And we'll probably either play Canada or Costa Rica. One of them teams there.
Canada or Costa Rica, definitely. So, yeah, the next round shall be the business end start now. You see me? So the coach for sure say, yo, this is how I'm learn and implement where I'm learn, and the players them go, they go to the damn thing. You see me? Because we need to go the Copa America, right? The winner for the tournament go Copa America, right?
Yeah.
With the Brazil them and the Argentina them that we need again. So 100% definitely attack line, see first them are coming our team, hopefully chip onto them coming our team. The players them are there already. You don't know, man, don't know who to start left wing already barely. When the pressure is off, excellent performance, wide right. You see me, we know where I get from Antonio. Shamar Nicholson, boots of confidence again. You see me? So definitely I look forward to see what I go on next round because I think the real business starts next. The coach are for earning money. Coming up in the next quarterfinals. And we're going to match people. It'll keep a stadium, right? That is Ryan, match a player stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could come out in our numbers, support the youth them. You see me? Big up yourself, Ryan, and give thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. People, that's him link from YouTube channel, people. So you can click on the link and subscribe to him channel. Big up yourself, David. No love and respect. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good night, boss.
You know, Carla, already Carla, man.
Yeah, man. Someone have an next point no more talk about, man.
Yeah, but you have to give somebody the opportunity. But go ahead, Carla. You know, that's why I'm not answer you, car. More people want to get a chance.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that, my boss. There's just one more thing I want to talk about. Mr. Da Costa. I agree with you 100% with the Daniel Johnson situation. In a midfield, midfield. But I mean, you have to just get the ball and just a pass backward and sideway like your club. But see, all of the top midfielders them in Europe, I bring you Frankie de Jong did for Barcelona and Netherlands. I take ball from runner back and from him safe space, he might drive it, go forward, and them things. So I'm not believing that they are doing them way. You're not taking no risk. And them things. So I agree with you upon the face space, you have to move the ball, you have the ability to move the ball And my next general there, where they talk about squad depth, yeah, you say Trevante, Stewart and Cephas, but we didn't even see them on the bench. So we can't talk about them when we not even see them get called up for the squad for the little game, yeah, and them things, yeah. So we just say that overall about coach. I agree with the point there. You have to take risks in a and I think that's the biggest part of the game in Jamaica where we fall and we need to take more risks and know say I saw it go. We're supposed to the two midfielders supposed to understand each other. Like we don't go one cover. So if you have the ability to move forward, but things if you see the space, you have to move the ball forward. And the next thing I must say, but it's kind of hard, but it will come. More will be more hungry when you not have the ball. What all you play when you have the ball. We want to be more, we want to control the game them more. Yeah? We are playing against 80. Not saying 80 is a bad side or one of the worst side, but see 80 a pass around the ball and have control of the ball. We need to do more of that because when you have the ball, the more we have the ball, we hear we can't get hurt. So we want to hurt people. We don't want nobody to hurt we. But we know it's going to take time and it's kind of hard to do and it take a lot of focus. And some can me play ball and I know. But as we say, we need to take more risks. And that's why we all can bring in a Lionel Messi in this because a risking take to be the best baller in the world right now. So I agree with you with the Daniel Johnson thing. You need to take more risks as a midfielder. Thanks. Respect again, Ryan.
Yeah, man, big up, Carla. Anyway, people, I can't see no more. Can't really see. Can't see the computer. So you know that me need to go. My high. It come with all of these things, people. Alright? So big up on yourself, people. Soon tomorrow. We have a good show tomorrow lineup for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, hit the like button. People, I'm not tired, but I have to go. My high. Me not see well. Me not see my high. Me not see the people them name. See me have to look up. Me not see well people because they lie. People, this thing is easy, man. This thing, so I'm telling you, people, you have to do people. But we not complain because this we choose. You understand? But the light, the floodlight and the computer, it's not easy, man. That's why I tell the people them to support the thing and we have stop big likes, people. We have to encourage people, people. You understand? But I can't go no more people. I take off the glass and I can't ever see. So that I tell me say I need to rest my eye. Big up on yourself, people. Love you know. Appreciate you know. Soon tomorrow. Same place, same time. Early morning show. Check it out by Intense Sports. And then in the night, we're going to have some females join the program tomorrow. Alright? Big up on yourself. I'm going to leave you now. I'm out.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, shit. Yo, Carlo, what go? Oh, live. Oh, in real life. Okay, thanks. Really appreciate that. You hear my brother? All right, enough respect.